JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Need help after an accident? Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeartRadio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. Are now listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
That's right, guys. Here we go on a Tuesday edition of The Jim Colbert Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate that as we do every single day, and we do have a big program for you this afternoon. Giant program, actually. We'll get you caught up on what's happening in the world. Deb will do that around 3:20 with JCS News. It's the very first Froggers football follow-up. $25 gift card if someone can guess which member of the show had the best week during the football pool. 4 o'clock hour stacked as well. What'd you do that's new? We'll go over Disney's biggest party, which was fascinating. I also have something cool for you as well. Naomi and Savannah come by today to sing some songs. They're going to be out this weekend in Mount Dora for the big event coming up. Trivia, man, all kinds of cool stuff. Segura tickets, Pride tickets, magical dining maybe. We'll get some Ross thoughts. We'll end it up with It's Only Money with our buddy Scott Brown from Edgewater Family Wealth. And you heard it here first. Your calls, texts, and callbacks all day long. Welcome to the show. I'm Jim. To my left, my lovely and very dangerous co-host, Ms. Deb Roberts.
Hello there.
Straight up producer Jack Bradshaw.
Good afternoon.
Comedy alien Ross Padgett.
Ni hao, what happening?
407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Find us easily on social, Instagram, Facebook, at The Jim Colbert Show, and X, just at Jim Colbert Show all day, every day. At JimColbertLive.com. That's where you can check us out on YouTube, get involved with our question of the day. And if you'd like to send a talk back, you could do that as well. Just grab the iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment over to Jack. We'll get you on the air in no time. By the way, while you're there, please make us your #1 preset. Get you that content faster, and so happy for us.
And it helps us out a lot.
It does. How you guys doing today?
Good.
Great.
Yeah. Everybody solid?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Big time.
Today, I had to do the thing that I've talked about a number of times, and I've come to a conclusion.
Yep, thumb doctor.
They
do it. They do it with blood work now, Jimmy.
Not that one.
Called the PSA test.
You know what? I got to tell you, financially worse than the thumb doctor.
Oh, you took your vet animal to the vet?
Do you know what I've likened this to now?
Extortion.
So my little dog, we have a little, 10.5 pound. Shorkie, which is a mixture of a Shih Tzu and a Yorkie. And she is the most precious thing you could ever imagine. Like a little mop topless. She's just so much fun, so awesome. A great house pet, a great life partner for a dog, the whole 9 yards. And she started limping a little bit yesterday. So my wife, and her nails are long, and she's a little bit skittish and doesn't like anybody screwing with them. So we have to take her to the vet to get her nails clipped. They taught us something, though, I've learned. And so
Peanut butter in the Kong?
Did that this morning. Took her up to the vet, do the whole 9 yards. We weren't sure if her nail was torn completely out or if something was wrong. Turns out she just split the nail underneath, a little trim. Off we go. We'll go back in a couple weeks to trim them back anymore. They get a little bit long. Boom. No problem, right? Have you ever rented a U-Haul truck?
I have. A few years. It's been a few years.
Now, if you do it online, this is just checking boxes. But if you go in and you talk to a U-Haul truck, or let's say, have you ever gotten your oil change at a quick lube joint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that too.
What's that experience like?
Fast.
Yeah, fine.
Well, you didn't get the same experience I did then, because here's the thing. When you go to the quick oil place, it's like, I need my oil change. No problem, sir.
Oh, upsell.
No problem, sir. You know what? We noticed your air filter for your cabin's bad. We also noticed that this is bad. We also noticed that your fuel's low. You also noticed that you need nitrogen in your tire. And it's 15 minutes later, and we haven't done anything. I've just said no to all the upsales. if you rent a U-Haul truck, I just need the truck. I just need the truck for 6 hours.
Would you like the insurance?
Yeah, no, I don't. Would you
what
like the
about
dolly? Would you like the wrap straps? Would you like some wrap? Would you like some tape? Do you need boxes? Do you need somebody to help you move? Do you need blankets? I don't need any of that. I said specifically up front, I would like the truck and the truck only. There's no way that's happening. In the vet today, I took and by the way, I love this vet. I just think this is the vet business now.
It's
just
they're having a moment.
It's just the vet business. I can't even get mad at my vet because my vet's awesome. They take great care of my dog. Have saved my ass a couple times with my lovely little dog. But man, oh man, she's due for a stool sample.
You're like, you want mine?
It's
cheaper.
She's due for this. She's due for this. Do you have this? Do you have this? Ross, I swear on my life, it was a total of about 5 straight minutes of trying to upsell me anything possible at the vet.
Yeah, your dog needs new fluids.
And I went in and I let her do the whole thing. I said, what's that cost? And she said it's like $200 and something. I'm like, I'm here to get nails trimmed. Right? I'm here to get nails trimmed. And even then, I had to wind up getting like an anti-inflammatory, and they had to take her back and do some kind of test on her foot or whatever. And it still was like $95 for nails. Is that the norm for everybody? Or do they just see my stupid ass walking in?
No,
Don't answer that last one.
It's not a stupid ass thing. No, it's not. That is not what is causing this. That might be what they think, but that's not what's causing this.
No. And
you got to dress worse.
Oh, I have to. Well, I just have my house clothes on, so
Your house clothes is a golf polo. You were born in a golf shirt.
He's not wrong. He's not.
Pants.
Yeah.
Pants. Probably.
Now, Deb, you'll probably know that. Is it because these big, huge, like conglomerates are buying up all the small vets, so you don't get that mom and pop service? Like it's mandatory now that every single person in the building knows how to upsell you from a nail job to stool samples.
I don't know. I mean, is your vet still a mom and pop veterinary practice?
I don't know, but I do remember reading that a lot of vets had a really difficult time turning down money from like Banfield or these other big companies that were coming in buying up small vets and buying their reputation is what they were doing.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's even private equity firms that are buying these businesses.
Yes.
And then it's a combination of that, the consolidation of the business where you're getting out of the mom and pop vet business, and also the advances in science and technology where medical care for animals is getting more like it is for humans with more of the specialized treatments for all different things.
Yes.
That nuanced treatment with all the different tests. So those cost more money.
Oh, Jack.
And then the corporations moving in saying, upsell, increase your bottom line, turnover.
And buddy, they have trained these people like soldiers, because I'm telling you, the young girl, I mean, she was probably 22, 23 years old. She was an assistant tech or whatever. She knew this stuff like the back of her hand. She knew how to ring everything up. And I'm not saying I got bad service. It was great service. No problem whatsoever. And it's more me than anybody else just watching the morphing of what used to be kind of a cool little experience, like going to your local hardware store kind of thing. That's kind of what it was like taking your pet. And now it still has that feel, but it feels very corporate from the register on down.
Now, and there's a lot of people that I would even kind of look towards myself on this one, that's all they've ever known. That's all that they've ever known. That's all I've ever known. What you're describing kind of is my experience. My experience with every entity that I've ever purchased anything from, for the most part. You talk about back in the day, it used to be a fun experience. Now I've only known about if you add these 3 things, you can save $25.
Remember Ross's $75 oil change?
Oh, yeah.
And he was losing his mind. And now
that's the same thing.
Now that's the norm.
Oh, yeah.
Because everything's synthetic.
Yeah, but they $34. Hey, $34 oil change. What they're not telling you is it's like this old fryer oil from Arby's. And if you want the oil that's actually make your car go okay, that's another hundo.
Now, I love the pros of capitalism, but it's okay to go ahead and be able to distinguish some of the cons. And some of the cons is that your veterinarian's going to offer you windshield wipers for your dog. Did you know you need to replace that?
Look, I'm telling you, man, I actually made the mistake of saying, and there's a possibility she may have a UTI. Because when she has a UTI, don't laugh. When she has a UTI, she pees more frequently, and then sometimes doesn't have control, so she winds up peeing in the house. And we just don't really deal with that quite well. So I dared ask, "Hey kids, is there any way you could test her for a UTI?" And she goes, "Well,
dude,
I'll have to do this." Do you know how much that test was? By the way, you know how much a UTI strip is from like the vet? You can get like 10 of them for like $20 or whatever. They were about to hit me for another $100 for a test to pee that I could take a test strip at the house and just stick it under there where she's peeing and find out. Man, just crazy.
That is a weird look.
Yeah, it is.
So, like, that's a solid $100. That's a good buy. Get over here.
And then, have you guys been to the doctor lately? Like, I had my checkup yesterday. I think we talked about that. And, like, it's pay up front now, dude. There's no services rendered until they have payment. It didn't used to be like that. You used to pay on check out. Now you pay on check in.
Yeah, they got runners.
Yeah, they got runners. They're not letting. You're not getting even back. You're not even getting back. You're not getting weighed in until you pay up.
And it's, I don't know, sometimes it gets pretty gray. I'm happy, though, that you're bringing this up, and I'm happy that this kind of, like, bums you out. Because I also get bummed out by it all the time.
Here's the thing.
I started hitting custom tip.
Anything with a change is like that. You know, you just get used to a certain way of life, and then something changes, and it's not like I'm mad about it, but it is just a unique.
But you are a little.
Well, it's just annoying that I'm trying. Like, I made it perfectly clear what I was coming in for.
It's not
like, it wasn't like I didn't say, hey, and by the way, when I get there, try to upsell me for 4.5 straight minutes.
Like, I know that you guys, it's just when you said that's the way of life and change is that, but sometimes they don't, a whole generation will never see that change. They will never know about, like, you know, back in the day, they used to give you a lollipop.
Yeah.
You know, like they knew your first name. Now it's just going to be a menu when you show up to the doctor and then you touch a touch screen, you scroll, keep scrolling, and you might get seen by another screen.
Also, I need to ask real quick with you guys because I have something. What is the protocol on giving a review on a show? And the show is still, like, the last episode just dropped. And even if I gave up if I just said my overall opinion on how it kind of came to an end, is that bad, or should I wait a little bit?
Yes.
I should wait. Anyway, I finished Dexter, the Resurrection.
You're talking about Dexter again?
Yeah. I finished Dexter, the Resurrection. The new Dexter. I finished it last night.
Might as well call Dexter Elton John because this thing just keeps on ending.
Oh, by the way, it's coming back because I'm telling you, the way they ended it, I mean, I'm just giving you a heads up.
You spoiled Dexter once for me. Might as well do it again.
I'm not spoiling it. I didn't say what happened. I'm just saying. Anyway, plus, we have a bunch of other stuff to talk about as well if we ever get to it because the show is stacked up today. Deb, what do you got for news?
We've got Prospective Ray's ownership group is in key meetings this week. Progressive may refund Florida drivers. There's a little bit of good news and a new way to get your Waffle House. We'll talk about that and more coming up next during JCS News.
You got it. Let's take a little break. We'll come back and get Deb's news and more of the Jim Colbert Show.
Real radio is
The Monsters in the Morning.
That's just weird.
Like the reason you don't eat cheetahs because they're fast, you can't catch them. But cows, we eat cows.
What?
I'm relating to you guys.
I'm sorry, what?
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
The off-ramp's partially blocked from I-4 westbound to Longwood Lake Mary Rest area. Off-ramp backups piling up through the city from I-4 to State Road 408. Keep left to avoid those delays. Rainy conditions might slow your ride down just a little bit more than usual this afternoon. Expect reduced visibility and slippery roadways. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. From school drop-offs to weekend getaways, at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, you can get a quick and easy oil change in about 15 minutes. Drive in today. No appointment needed. Go to VIOC.com for money-saving coupons and to find a location near you.
Hey, everybody, Jim Colbert here with my friends over at Eustace Roofing. Man, it's so awesome endorsing these guys. What integrity. In 2021, these guys were the National Roofing Company of the Year, and it makes sense because they've been in business since 1959. I laugh every time I say it. It's just incredible that a roofing business in the state of Florida could be open for 65 years and do it at this level, but they do it every single day. They offer no interest financing, and yes, it is Eustace Roofing, but they serve all of Central Florida, and they are metal roofing experts. They manufacture it right on site, so it fits your house perfectly, and they may be able to satisfy your insurance carrier simply by cleaning or rejuvenating your roof, adding years to it. What you need to do is get these guys on your property for a free estimate. It's EustaceRoofing.com. The real roofers, real craftsmen, real professionals, real experts, Eustace Roofing.
Save every day at Headquarter Hyundai. We've dropped prices on acres of new Hyundais. Visit headquarterhyundai.com.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
September 19th and 20th at T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. Streaming live only on Hulu.
Limited tickets still available at AXS.com.
Get yours while you still can.
Capital One is the proud presenting partner of iHeartRadio Music Festival, bringing great products, rewards, and services to its customers. What's in your wallet?
I'm Charles. I got a bad back injury when a truck crashed into my car. You know those lawyer ads. All they talk about are themselves and money, money, money. I wanted the best doctors for my back. I called attorney Glenn Klausman. He got me to really good doctors, and I'm doing great. Glenn was always available to talk to. He got me a great settlement and quicker than I thought possible. Car crash? Call Klausman at 407-917-1718. KLAUSMAN law.com.
Office, Winter Park. Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000. 407-213-0000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Tools Ace Hardware is your destination for Benjamin Moore paint. They have over 3,500 Benjamin Moore paint colors to choose from. Plus, you can bring in a sample and get a perfect color match to any color you want. And Tools Ace Hardware has everything else you need: brushes, drop cloths, rollers, paint trays, and more. Tools Ace has 14 convenient locations in Central Florida, or you can shop online at acehardware.com for free in-store pickup or delivery, even for paint. Tools Ace Hardware, your local helpful place.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Let the professionals at Fence Outlet save you time and money. We handle everything from the free estimate to the install. We do it all, and you get 0% financing. So come into Fence Outlet or visit fenceoutlet.com today. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but it's also hard to deal with a cough that won't go away and thinking it's lung cancer, or feeling your heart race after a walk and wondering if it's a heart attack, or telling your family you may not be around to see your next birthday.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but the consequences are even harder. Tobacco-Free Florida has free resources to help you stay smoke-free. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine patches, gum, or lozenges. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com.
Hey, what's up? Russ Rollins here. Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson has your $89 oil change to get you all geared up and ready for Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest. Monsters of the Morning will be broadcasting all the live action on Thursday, October the 16th. That's Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest at Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson. Let's ride, y'all.
eBay has reinvented vehicle buying. From click to curb, everything's covered. Ever try to buy a car online and end up in a parking lot with a stranger and some blind trust? That era is over. Now with Secure Purchase, eBay isn't just where you find your car. It's where you buy it, start to finish. Title, financing, registration, delivery, it's all built in. This is the modern way to buy your next ride on eBay. eBay. Things people love. Secure Purchase is powered by Caramel Dealer Services, LLC, an eBay subsidiary.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She can get a deal. Book telehealth if she feels.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
Reese Impact windows are guaranteed for life and transferable when you sell. ReeseWindows.com.
Tuesdays just got mo better with Ross Padgett. Presented by JustCallMo.com. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Don't step to me, don't step to me, don't step to me. Hip.
Oh, what I do, Colbert crew? And Dad, you know who? Your favorite teabag in the villas of Duval. And today we raise a beer to buy a beer for a priest day. Didn't know it existed. But I did hear this one good joke. A priest walked into a bar, ordered a beer, turned around, and said, "Let us all drink, for this is my broody given to you." Have a good show.
Thanks, buddy. 407-916-1041. Text us, 77031. If you would also like to leave a talk back like our good friend T-Bag there, you could do it. Grab the iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio, use that mic to send your comment to Jack. We'll get you on the air. Number one preset while you're there, please. Welcome back. I'm Jim. Jack and Ross are right over there, and Deb has your news.
It's time for JCS News.
Wow, does this guy got to put his name on everything?
It's in my contract, dude.
Here's the news on the Jim Colbert Show.
And JCS News is brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. The Israel Defense Forces is confirming an attack against Hamas in Qatar, saying the members killed are responsible for the October 7th, 2023 attacks. University of Miami's Ira Sheshkin says this could mark a new phase in the conflict.
Trying to get the Hamas leadership to go along with what are reasonable peace proposals has been, in fact, quite difficult.
The Qatari government calls the attack a blatant violation of international law, and, quote, Israel says it acted alone, but the U.S. was informed ahead of time, but did not coordinate with Israel. All right, NORAD conducted a live fly defense exercise today. It took place from noon to 2 p.m. between Port St. John and Melbourne. Exercise Falcon Virgo included several scenarios like airspace restriction violations, hijackings, and responses to unknown aircraft. F-16 fighter jets were used for the drill.
There you go.
All right, this next story looks like it's all done, ladies and gentlemen. The fat lady has sang. The main investors behind the prospective new Rays ownership group are meeting this week with Major League Baseball's ownership committee. It's an important step in gaining approval of the $1.7 billion deal. The Tampa Bay Times says if the committee is satisfied with the financial information and the vetting of the investors, they're going to pass on a recommendation to the full MLB ownership, which will vote on the deal. A 3/4 approval is required. The sale of the Rays is expected to be completed by the late this month or early October. And the cover story in the Orlando Sentinel today.
I was about to say, what's happening? What are they saying?
The Orlando Dreamers' top two investors appear to no longer be involved in the bid to bring big league baseball to Orange County. That includes Dr. Rick Workman of Windermere. He's the founder of Heartland Dental, along with attorney John Morgan, who had also committed to putting in hundreds of millions of dollars. They say obviously this deal with this Jacksonville developer is the one, and they're just using Orlando as like a carrot.
Right, yeah.
But it does not look like MLB baseball will be coming to Orange County anytime soon.
Yeah, whatever. When that money came together, you kind of knew it was done then.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you knew the Rays were working with the Jacksonville group. I said it. It just seems like they're doing everything they can to keep it out of Orlando.
Yeah.
It all started with that pretty poor graphic design, though. Throwing that out there. That thing looked like clip art.
For the Dreamers?
Yeah, the Dreamers. Woo-wee.
Not selling, huh?
I didn't see a lot of merch. I didn't see a lot of hats.
Was it merch friendly?
It was not.
All right,
outside of symmetrical.
All
That's
right.
about it.
Florida Attorney General James Uthmeyer is calling for prosecutors to drop a murder case against Tina Algeo, arguing she acted in self-defense. Now, if you remember, Algeo was charged with second-degree murder after shooting Mihail Tzetkov during a road rage confrontation in Orlando. We talked about it, right? Traveling too close, they confront each other.
It's a stand your ground case, but I have to tell you, it's very interesting because she she actually pursued him, then bumped him from behind, and then got out of her car first. Well, so it's an interesting kind of case.
Yeah, surveillance video appeared to show the man opening her car door and reaching inside before the shooting.
That's it, yes, I'm sorry.
State Attorney Monique Worrell says Algeo sparked the crash that led to the encounter and insists prosecutorial discretion must remain independent. A hearing on Algeo's motion to dismiss is scheduled for October 30th. Meanwhile, the man at the center of a Jacksonville traffic stop that went viral is filing a federal lawsuit against the officer involved in the arrest and the city of Jacksonville. Will McNeil Jr.'s lawyers are also calling for a federal DOJ investigation into their client's arrest. Video that ended up on social media showed McNeil being punched by an officer and then dragged from his car after he was pulled over in February, allegedly for not having his headlights on. The video has sparked outrage from many about the use of force. McNeil's lawyers say Officer DJ Bowers did not include the punch in his initial report of the incident. Authorities have said Bowers' use of physical force was needed to get compliance from McNeil.
Was he trying to save words? What's the reason? Why wouldn't he include that in his report?
I don't know because I mean you can see it on the video clearly.
Did he have to go somewhere?
Yeah.
Was he in a rush?
It's a letter count. It's like Twitter.
Florida's Democratic members of Congress, along with Florida's former Surgeon General, are urging Governor Ron DeSantis to reverse a new directive that would end school-based vaccine requirements statewide. In a letter delivered today, the lawmakers called the move, quote, dangerous, end quote, warning it could lead to outbreaks of preventable diseases and put children and families at risk. The plan announced by State Surgeon General Joseph Ladapo would make Florida the first to eliminate vaccines for illnesses like chickenpox, with possible expansion to measles and polio. Delegation members say preserving these protections is a bipartisan responsibility and not a political issue.
Well, at least they did a bunch of research on what it would be like
They did none of that, and they redound on today about this being a political decision, not a medical decision, and he said it clearly. They played the clip clear as day. He says, this is a political decision that I'm making.
Bipartisan.
All right.
Man, I remember those days.
Yeah, man.
When things were bipartisan.
Well, this is why having rules in place makes such a difference. Deputies say a Lake Mary man was arrested after applying for nursing jobs under a fraudulent nursing license revoked back in 2022, but is believed to have applied for 10 to 15 jobs using fake credentials, even working briefly in Seminole and Orange counties.
Wow.
Investigators posing as hiring staff set up a interview where Kinney was taken into custody without incident. Nice tie, showed up with his resume.
Oh, I'm sure, yes. Fake ass resume.
Didn't know it was, a sting.
Fresh off the printer.
He faces 2 counts of practicing healthcare without a license, and federal health officials are assisting with the case. And this may be why, because the VSO investigation found Kinney has previously held nursing licenses in Alabama, California, and Florida, with discipline for repeated incidents, including diverting drugs from his employer, driving under the influence of drugs, providing false information, and unprofessional conduct.
Yeah, there was a woman who did that. You know what's interesting when people try to be another, what are they? Do they impersonate another?
Yeah, they catch me
profession?
if you can.
Isn't it always? It's like cops and doctors. Isn't it mostly like cops and doctors? Why is that?
I don't know. Well, in South Florida, there have been a couple of people who've been fraudulently acting as immigration attorneys.
Oh, have they really?
Authority?
Yeah.
Positions of authority? We had a bus driver once.
Yeah. The young black kid.
Yeah, 14-year-old kid. Stole a bus, and then he did the route. He picked up people, he let them off.
And they said he drove great.
It's got to be just a rush. To be honest, whenever I hear stories like this, I'm kind of like I don't look up to them, but they are my heroes.
It's a romantic crime, is it not?
Well, it just makes me go like, if I had that type of confidence in any aspect of my life and just, pointed that effort in the right direction, you are a rock star.
Yeah, nobody's impersonating picking tomatoes.
But I freak out whenever they're like, how much would you like to tip? I'm like, I'm going to overthink this and just give it a lot.
Or just give it a shot?
Yeah, I'm just going to make this easy.
Progressive Insurance could soon issue refunds or credits to Florida drivers after exceeding state profit limits for auto insurers over a 3-year period.
That's a great look.
Regulators say customers may see relief worth around $150 to $200 per policy.
Damn, really? That's good.
Industry experts note other insurers may also move toward rate decreases under the same safeguards. Progressive is expected to distribute refunds in the coming months.
Is your car insurance expensive, yours?
It's not too bad.
No? Jack, is yours expensive?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, but you got some. Is yours expensive?
I mean, I don't know what you call expensive. I don't know what's expensive for car insurance. I don't think it is.
I'm surprised. Mine is more expensive than my wife and daughter.
Is it really?
Yes.
That's crazy. And you have a great driving record, right?
I do.
But it's the car, right?
It's the car, and then also they have the drive safe and save.
Oh, yeah.
But apparently my agent's like, you don't need that.
You don't need it. Look at your shoes. You don't need it.
The National Construction Safety Team, or NIST, is meeting today to update the progress of the investigation into the partial collapse of the Champlain Tower South back in 2021. The 12-story Surfside condo fell suddenly overnight, killing 98. Tanya Brown Giamanco explains that NIST is looking at what to blame, not who.
We do not look into what caused an event from a criminal standpoint, who's to blame, who's at fault. That is not within the scope of our investigations. We are focused on the technical investigation.
She says none of the steel was from a foreign manufacturer. NIST experts say the collapse likely initiated in the pool deck rather than the tower, and they're going to provide a detailed public update on their investigative findings in the summer of 2026, 5 years after that collapse.
Jeez.
All right, SpaceX will attempt today to launch the Nusantara Lima telecommunications satellite after poor weather delayed Monday's try. The Falcon 9 rocket is set to lift off from Space Launch Complex 40 during a 116-minute window that opens at 8:01 Eastern. Forecasts, unfortunately, only call for a 30 to 45% chance. Wow. Give me the buzzer, Jack.
That was a good one.
That was like right off the cliff.
That's usually me around 6:20.
Yeah, that's like someone falling down the stairs. They just keep going.
Just
You're
keep
like,
going.
ooh.
Kendrick Lamar, that bad boy. Favorable conditions because of clouds, lightning risks. The satellite built for Pacific Satellite Nusantara will provide expanded internet access across Indonesia. I love this. Following liftoff, the rocket's first stage is expected to land on the drone ship, a shortfall of gravitas in the Atlantic.
There you go.
Do they get prizes for coming up with the best names for the drone ships?
I don't know, and I wonder who does that.
I thought it was Elon Musk who did it.
Oh, really? I don't know. Probably like a student contest or something where they have like a book of them.
They all sound like really wordy horse names.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, this next story is
Line 3
has a funny angle, but it's also really, really sad. An Orlando woman says she and her dog were attacked by a pit bull while walking in a shopping plaza. Shirley Passamanik fought off the pit bull with her cane and at one point even had to bite the dog herself.
Fight fire with fire.
Despite being only 91 pounds and 70 years old because she couldn't get the dog to stop attacking. She said the owner showed up. That's when the dog also stopped. The owner put the dog back on the leash and simply walked away.
Oh, my God.
Can you believe this?
I don't mean to laugh. I didn't
And also,
laugh.
there were people standing around
watching as she's being attacked, and her dog is screaming in pain. They're just standing there watching her be attacked. Passamanik suffered scrapes and bite marks while her dog, Sparky, cried out in pain during the attack, and that was caught on surveillance video. And yeah, Jack is right. She says the ordeal has left her shaken. She said she shook for 3 days straight and frustrated and heartbroken that no bystanders stepped in to help at all. And the owner's animal, or the owner of the animal, just walked up, put his dog back on the leash, and walked off without checking on the 70-year-old woman who'd just been attacked.
By his dog.
By his dog.
Where was this?
This was somewhere in Orange County. I wanted to find out because it's a shopping plaza where she probably thought she was safe. Orange County Animal Control is investigating.
Wow.
Not the police. Animal control.
Animal control.
Unbelievable. And it's on, I mean, like they have it on video.
Yeah, exactly. It's right there from the shopping plaza surveillance video where you see these two grown-ass men, Jimmy. These are not small guys standing there, couple feet away?
Watching that woman get attacked by that dog.
Watching a 70-year-old woman and her dog get attacked by a pit bull.
Man, oh, man.
So that's where we've come to, right?
Sean today in the news junk, I like his take on it. He said that should be treated as if it was the guy who attacked her. Like, that guy should be held accountable as if he was the one attacking it
100%.
because it was his dog.
And that is the new state law. I mean, look at what's happened to that Volusia County folks who their dogs got out and mauled a child.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Now they're facing felony charges. So that very well should be the case for this guy as well.
I'm about to watch this video. God almighty.
All right, an enrollment period is over for the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission's new Florida Panther Conservation Pilot Program. The initiative pays private landowners to maintain habitat that supports the endangered Florida panther. 15 properties totaling over 40,000 acres were selected for the first round. Landowners will receive annual payments and can also earn bonuses by helping to monitor panther activity through trail cameras. The FWC says the strong response shows how conservation and private land stewardship can work together to protect Florida's wildlife. Not to mention, you've got a popular trail cam, you could make extra money on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, 100%. By the way, this video is infuriating. Dudes are like watching it happen and then talking to each other, like having a conversation while this woman is being attacked by this dog.
It'd be like their grandmother.
And this chick is literally 90 pounds. I mean, you look at her, she looks like a stick figure.
And she's 70 years old. That's like watching their grandmother be attacked by a dog and they're just standing there. Hey, you want to go get lunch?
Wow, man.
Speaking of food, finally, DoorDash is partnering with Waffle House for all-night deliveries.
Oh, yeah.
The announcement comes as Waffle House celebrates its 70th anniversary and National Waffle Week.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the country will be able to enjoy home delivery of the restaurant's iconic menu items, with DoorDash receiving 20 to 30% of the total food bill.
I think this DoorDash thing is going to catch on.
Yeah. And now you're doing Waffle House? Oh, my God.
I'm surprised how many people are unlike me and don't want to leave their house to get the food.
Yeah, yeah. Again, we got Chinese takeout the other day, and we pulled up at 9:15 in the evening on like a Sunday or Saturday evening, and there were 5 DoorDash drivers waiting and 5 other people waiting for other delivery services. They all park in a row out front like they're picking up people from the airport.
My daughter had McDonald's delivered after midnight, and it was delivered by a person on a bicycle.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
That is 100% true. I got the Ring doorbell video to prove it.
Have you guys heard that Uber is teaming up with Best Buy?
No.
Yeah. The rideshare company announced the partnership, which aims to deliver things like headphones, gaming gear, small appliances, and more from the electronics chain. The service will be offered via Uber Eats, with over 800 stores participating. The latest collaboration for Best Buy, as the retailer has also teamed up with DoorDash and Instacart within the last few years.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean, I guess at this point, why not?
You know, at this, I Uber, take my social, run my credit.
Right, yeah.
I'm trying to get this fish fillet sandwich.
I'm just gonna tattoo that QR right there on the old forearm so they can just kind of beep it and just put money in the account like as if I was paying child support.
And that concludes your JCS news.
Bum, 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 bum. Froggers football forecast, Froggers football follow-up next. Hop on the line, load them up, because we have a $25 gift card for Froggers football. If you can choose the member of the show that had the most correct picks this past week, you, my friend, are going to win a $25 gift card to Froggers Grill and Bar. We'll do that next. Load them up.
The Froggers football follow-up is next. Call now for your chance to win. 407-916-1041.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your Tuesday forecast. And for Central Florida today, we are going to be expecting scattered showers and thunderstorms, especially throughout this afternoon and evening. Heavy rain will be likely, along with frequent lightning and gusty winds. We'll also be seeing temperatures a little cooler as a result. Clouds will be sticking around, so highs today will only be climbing into the mid to upper 80s. Plan for a high of around 87 degrees today in Orlando, with lower chances of rain just in time for the weekend. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Duke's Mayo. Duke's, it's got twang.
This is the Duke's country song. It's a song about good mayo. Duke's Mayo. It'll make any dish sing. Get Duke's Mayo in store. It's got twang.
If you've been thinking about upgrading your windows or patio doors, now is the perfect time with Renewal by Andersen. At Renewal by Andersen, their Acclaim impact replacement windows are built for Florida homes and designed for energy efficiency by maintaining indoor temperatures year-round and reducing heating and cooling costs. And with their Smart Sun glass option, you'll minimize heat loss and maximize energy savings. Renewal by Andersen windows are beautiful, durable, and energy efficient. What more could you ask for? Here's what Kathy had to say about using Renewal by Andersen. Our windows look awesome. They did a great job on the installation. Highly recommend Renewal by Andersen. Right now, during their big BOGO event, buy one replacement window or patio door, get the second 40% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to see all of the beautiful products they offer and check out their hassle-free process and 4 easy steps. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, license number CGC 1527613.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. Viome uses advanced science to analyze your gut biome with a simple at-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's Viome.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and 0% financing is available. With 3 locations and one of the area's largest inventories, we deliver the selection and savings other dealers can't match. Our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. Stop by one of our 3 area locations or visit greenwaykias.com. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinanced, expires 10/7/25.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Premier Men's Medical Center restores your sex life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate erectile dysfunction and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Premier Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Premier Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 407-337-5569. 407-337-5569. To restore your sex life in just one visit, call now. 407-337-5569.
My testosterone is back, baby, thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Man, it was really low, and I called Red Mountain Weight Loss and got my testosterone where it needs to be. And I got to tell you, when your testosterone's right, you feel a lot better. You don't feel sluggish anymore. You don't feel like you're unfocused. You don't have problems in the bedroom. Things are better. The truth is, men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. So this is a solution by calling Red Mountain Weight Loss. It's a prescription, and it's prescription strength testosterone that you only can get from somebody like Red Mountain Weight Loss. And it's awesome talking to their people, and they make it super easy. So if you're losing testosterone and you're having a problem with energy and building muscle mass, you need to give them a call. I did. I'm so glad that I did. It's a Red Mountain Weight Loss. To book your free video consultation with a licensed doctor today, just get online, get real testosterone from real doctors with real great results. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com, or just dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss.
America's #1 app for radio is iHeart. Live radio, trusted DJs, breaking news, live play-by-play, plus the station you're listening to right now, anytime, anywhere. Join the millions who already have it. Open the free iHeart Radio app today. The #1 app for radio.
You hear that? That's Mike sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. That's because Mike was smart this time. He took ZzzQuil Ultra to fall asleep fast, stay asleep longer, and get the deeply restorative sleep he needs. So now he wakes up refreshed and ready to conquer Mondays.
Let's do this Monday.
ZzzQuil Ultra. Not for colds, just for sleep. Really great sleep. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children. You hear that? That's Mike sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. That's because Mike was smart this time. He took ZzzQuil Ultra to fall asleep fast, stay asleep longer, and get the deeply restorative sleep he needs. So now he wakes up refreshed and ready to conquer Mondays.
Let's do this Monday.
ZzzQuil Ultra. Not for colds, just for sleep. Really great sleep. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
I'm Dan, he's Ty.
Hello.
And we're the Solid Verbal College Football Podcast.
Tune in for previews, recaps, bits you won't hear anywhere else, and all the emotional support you need as a college football fan.
Join us all season long as we ride the roller coaster of this ridiculous sport.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search the Solid Verbal College Football Podcast, and listen now.
We don't just love college football, Ty. We live it.
There's only one place to watch this nonsense. At Jim Colbert Show on YouTube. It's time for the Froggers Football Forecast on the Jim Colbert Show.
That's right. Time for the Froggers Football Forecast, brought to you by our good friends over at Froggers Grill and Bar. 4 of these beautiful locations all throughout Central Florida. We'll tell you where here in just a few minutes. Thanks, guys. They have all the great food, all the great beers, all the games, all the time. Every single Sunday, Thursday, or Monday. That is your stop for football for sure. And on Saturdays, college football as well. We appreciate these guys' help for sure.
Absolutely. So here is the deal, and thanks to our friends at Froggers, it's great to partner up with them again for the whole football season because, as you mentioned, Jimmy, it's a great place to watch all the sporting action. So last year, quick recap. This is our first week of the 2025 NFL season. So recapping what we've done this for actually 2 years. This is our third year. Back in the first year, 2023. The 4 of us competed with picks. And at the end of the season, the prognosticator who was most perfect was Padgett. Mr. Ross Padgett.
That is right. Oh, hell yeah.
Yay.
To all the people who think I still need to come out of the closet, this one's for you. All right?
Okay. What? Okay.
Yeah. To all the haters.
Hey, gay guys like football too, bro.
Yeah, but they call me things.
Yeah.
And they call me a football non-sports fan.
Yeah.
So Ross, in that first year, bested us by 12 picks at the end of the season. That's like playing an extra week.
Yeah, that's a swamp.
Right? Last year was a little closer. We got rid of Ross, and then it was just the 3 of us. And 2 picks decided the 3 of us. Deb and I had 180 right on the season. That means Jim only had 178 on the season. Deb and I tied on the final week for first place. And Jim was only 2 picks behind. One more week, it could have changed. Who knows?
You say only 2 picks, but that's just one way of wording last, right?
Oh, my God almighty. And yet
worst? Is that another word?
And that's why this guy is back. To regain the title and to put Jim in his place.
Wait, my place? From what?
He's never been in the place.
Yeah, I haven't won anything. There's no putting me in my place. My place is where I am last.
Well, he was too close to first last year.
All right.
So let's keep him down. However,
very nice.
We all picked. We all had week 1 is now in the books. And now the listener who gets to correctly predict which one of the 4 of us did best in week 1 will win a $25 Froggers gift card, good at all 4 Froggers locations.
Very nice. All right, Deborah, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Who goes first today?
Let's go 2.
2 is Curtis. Curtis, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, good, man. How you doing?
Doing great, man. All right, out of the 4 members of the show, which member do you believe had the most correct picks this week in NFL football action?
I'll go with Deborah.
Wow, Deborah he went with.
Yeah.
Actually, Deborah had 13 out of 16 correct.
Which is unbelievely impressive.
Most weeks, that'll probably win.
Yeah.
It did not win this week.
Wah.
Congratulations, Deborah, to you and your Packers.
Thank you.
Oh, my God, the Packers. Look, even though you lose, you win because the Packers are the best team in the league right now.
Well, not only that, I picked the Vikings last night, and I picked the Bills.
Oh, man.
So this is for Deborah. This is for Curtis.
right.
Sorry,
Next
Curtis.
caller.
All right, Deb, 1, 2, or 1, 3, 4, or 5?
Let's go 3.
3 is Kim. Kim, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing great. All right, Deb is out between myself, Jack, and Ross. Who do you think had the most picks in this week's football action?
Ross.
Oh, Ross, you say. Pretty strong pick because of past experience. However, remember, past results are not indicative of future performance.
I am proud to say, second overall in my picks.
Womp, 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 womp.
He actually had 14 out of 16 correct for the entire week.
Whoa.
Would win most weeks except this week. Congratulations to Ross for finishing in second place. However, sorry, Kim, you get this. Why Ross gets to celebrate a second place win.
All right.
I failed you, Kim.
1, 4, or 5, Deb.
Let's go 1.
1 is Mike Buzzer Larson.
Oh, God, he's alive?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for the buzzer.
All right, Mike, you had a 50-50 shot here, dude. Who do you think won this week? Was it myself or was it Jack?
I'm going Jack.
Me? Well, Mike, let me just tell you, with 13 correct, Jim Colbert finished in last place this week. So far off the lead, you can't imagine it.
Oh, God, dude, don't make me.
And I had 1 wrong and finished in first place with 15 correct.
And
so, Mike Buzzer Larson,
you're a winner.
You are a winner, sir.
Hey, and not only did Jack win between our show, Jack won the entire week this week. He only missed 1 game, and that was the Kansas City game. That was the only one. So, Mike, you're a winner, buddy.
Congratulations.
Thank you, and I got a buzzer.
And you got
did.
a buzzer.
You won twice, buddy. You won twice. There you go.
Congratulations, Mike.
So it's so funny. I was telling the guys before the show, Deb, this is why I don't bet on sports. This week was the exact reason why I don't have one of those apps and bet on sports.
It's maddening.
Going into the last 2 games, going into the Sunday night game and then last night's game, I had a...
You mean the both games I got correct?
I had a relatively comfortable lead. 2 things had to happen.
Why didn't you just talk to me, Jimmy? I would have just told you which teams to pick.
2 things had to happen. 1, the Buffalo Bills had to come back from the greatest deficit they've ever come back from since 1967. That had to happen. And then the following night, which would be last night, the Chicago Bears had to lose a 12-point lead to a rookie quarterback in the 4th quarter.
It's the Bears.
And guess what happened? Both of those things.
Yeah.
I had to have 2 NFL-defining moments to lose this week, and both of them happened.
47 people in our overall pool, and Jimmy and I were head-to-head on the Sunday night and Monday night games. Both games, I was regretting my pick until the 4th quarter.
In both games, I was feeling pretty damn good with my picks in the 4th quarter.
And it turned out, and then coming in on the outside, Rossi P to swoop in.
Mike Breen, bang!
With that Minnesota win last night to grab second place. And we were all bunched up between 2 picks. Separated first and last place.
I was about to say, how about this show's performance in the picks this week? I mean, we were literally every one of us like 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, right there.
Right near the top.
I was pretty proud of that.
A promising start. Congratulations to Mike Buzzer Larson and to everyone all season long. You can we'll make our picks on Thursdays. We'll give away gift cards on Tuesdays, and all season long you can enjoy the game at Frogger's. Find one near you at Froggers.com. Frogger's Grill and Bar, hopping with food and fun.
Yeah, so much ribbit. Yeah, love these guys. Ribbit for sure. Matter of fact, hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Mike, give me a ribbit.
Ribbit.
There you go, buddy. All right, put you back on.
Hey, our first ribbit.
Thanks, Froggers. We appreciate that. Of course, we'll make our picks on Thursday for the Froggers football forecast. Thanks, Froggers. Back in a second with What'd You Do That's New.
This has been the Froggers Football Follow-Up. Find the Froggers near you at Froggers.com. Week 2 of the NFL season has the Tampa Bay Bucks in Houston to play the Texans on Monday Night Football. Coverage starts at 6 p.m. Monday on Real Radio 104.1 and the free iHeartRadio app. Presented by First Horizon Bank and Renewal by Andersen, official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The off-ramp's partially blocked from I-4 westbound to Longwood Lake Mary Rest area. There's a crash getting cleared up there. Rainy conditions are slowing down traffic a little bit more than usual on the major roadways. Keep in mind, keep your headlights on and travel with caution through those school zones. Move over and slow down if you see police activity on the roadway. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Staples.
Bobby Bones here. I know everyone's looking to save this summer. Well, at Staples, your back-to-school budget is saved by the button, the easy button. I'm talking supplies as low as 25 cents. I might have to check those out after this.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at the Nickley Group. Man, these guys are awesome. Unique and interesting times for buyers right now. That's right, lower interest rates in the last 10 months, and they're seeing low to mid 6 rates routinely. Currently more inventory than pre-COVID, which means buyers get more choices with lower rates. That means more buying power as well. And these guys do it right, man. An entire team of realtors helping you out to make sure all those boxes are checked and you get the home of your dreams. And if you're selling, you want to maximize that biggest investment of your life most of the time. That's your home. Maximize that value with these guys. They get about 6% more on average for their homes than their competitors. And even better, they sell those twice as fast. And when you consider their VIP program, guys, it really is unbelievable. Free appraisals, free home warranties, free moving trucks and supplies, and an early access program to get you into off-market properties before they get listed. And how about this? These guys have 4,000 5-star reviews on Google. Check them out today. It's thenickley.com. That's NICKLEY group.com.
Barbecue, bacon, beer, bourbon, and wrestling all meet at one event. Pitmasters and Pourers returns to the city of Mount Dora Saturday, September 13th, featuring live music from Naomi Bradshaw and the Dot-Coms. Also featuring the music of Savannah Savino. Live wrestling featuring Amber Nova and Angelique from the Monsters versus Teal Piper and a mystery partner. Plus college football and the big screen barbecue grilling contest, cigar lounge, and more. It all starts at 3 p.m. Saturday, September 13th at Elizabeth Evans Park in beautiful Mount Dora. Pitmasters and Pourers, where the ultimate barbecue meets bacon, beer, and smooth bourbon with live music and wrestling. Get tickets now at realradio.fm/events.
Looking for the perfect spot to hang with friends or make new ones? Hop on over to Frogger's Grill and Bar. With 4 great locations in Oviedo, Mount Dora, Apopka, and Altamont Springs, there's a Frogger's near you. Their fresh, never-frozen menu will blow you away. With over 50 widescreen TVs, you won't miss a single college or NFL game this season. Plus, they're hiring. Join Frogger's family. They need qualified line cooks and managers at all locations. Apply online at Froggers.com or apply in person between 2 and 4 p.m. daily. Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hoppin' with food and fun.
Big down payments. Thousands down. We interviewed the victims. Tell us what happened, ma'am.
Well, I says to myself, self, go to RC Hill Mitsubishi, into land. Every vehicle's just one dime down.
And then?
I ended up at some other dealer.
Why?
They had a trade payoff event.
Let me guess. You had to put $4,000 down.
Yeah, $4,000.
Next time, go to RC Hill Mitsubishi. Right, RC?
That's right. It's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down.
But I still owe thousands on my trade.
It's okay. We accept any trade, even if you still owe thousands.
With only one dime down.
Get a new Outlander SUV. It's under 30 grand, has all the toys, and you don't have to worry about your engine for life.
Plus 0% financing for 60 months.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
Now at RC Hill Mitsubishi.
Into land, just 2 miles off I-4. RCHill.com. Dime down, $535 a month, 72 months at 6% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
Fence Outlet has the largest selection of fencing options in the state with over 400,000 square feet of showroom and warehouse space. Get 0% financing for 12 months for your gorgeous new fence. Book your appointment online today. Go to fenceoutlet.com. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but it's also hard to deal with a cough that won't go away and thinking it's lung cancer, or feeling your heart race after a walk and wondering if it's a heart attack, or telling your family you may not be around to see your next birthday.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but the consequences are even harder. Tobacco-Free Florida has free resources to help you stay smoke-free. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine patches, gum, or lozenges. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Want to win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Pick up your phone and text the word WOW to 20129. That's WOW to 20129.
Get ready for an epic engagement event at International Diamond Center. 3 days, September 19th through 21st. IDC's flying in the entire collections, all the newest styles from both Tacori and Verragio. Hundreds of new rings to choose from. Tacori and Verragio, the world's 2 premier ring designers, together on the IDC stage with special incentives or zero interest financing through 2028. See Tacori's latest, handcrafted by true California artisans with exquisite detail. And from New York, see the newest creations from Verragio. Unique, distinctive, and personalized. Buy any Tacori or Verragio ring at this event and get a $500 IDC gift card. Buy the engagement ring with a matching wedding band and get a $1,000 gift card. Also, check out new fine jewelry from these renowned designers. Let the experts at IDC help you find both the perfect ring and the most dazzling diamond during this incredible 3-day event. Get the guaranteed best price, up to $1,500 in savings, or interest-free financing till 2028. It's September 19th, 20th, and 21st. Only at International Diamond Center. Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennium. On approved credit.
My testosterone is back, baby, thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Man, it was really low, and I called Red Mountain Weight Loss and got my testosterone where it needs to be. And I got to tell you, when your testosterone's right, you feel a lot better. You don't feel sluggish anymore. You don't feel like you're unfocused. You don't have problems in the bedroom. Things are better. The truth is, men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. So this is a solution by calling Red Mountain Weight Loss. It's a prescription, and it's prescription strength testosterone that you only can get from somebody like Red Mountain Weight Loss. And it's awesome talking to their people, and they make it super easy. So if you're losing testosterone and you're having a problem with energy and building muscle mass, you need to give them a call. I did. I'm so glad that I did. It's a Red Mountain Weight Loss. To book your free video consultation with a licensed doctor today, just get online, get real testosterone from real doctors with real great results. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com, or just dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Got questions after an accident? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
I got a quote from my normal vet for $1,500 to pull a couple teeth and get her teeth cleaned. And I said, no way. So I took her to another mom and pop vet. They quoted me $450. And I said, well, why did they quote me $1,400? And they said, well, they got all these fancy machines. They got to make some money to pay those off somehow. Long story short, I went to the cheaper vet. Never regretted it.
Yep, you're right. Vets upsell. We had emergency C-section, and they wanted to do an x-ray to make sure that she was pregnant and then do a count. We thought, so what are you going to do? Take only half of them? Well, we have to do blood work to make sure she can handle the C-section. Okay, so you're going to leave them all in and let her die if she can't handle it? I mean, it is upsell, even if you don't need it. Drives you crazy. You guys are...
Thank you. Awesome. I'll fill in.
Great. I was gonna.
Yeah. By the way, they did try to upsell me on an X-ray on her paw to make sure there were no broken bones as well. They're like, "You sure you don't want an X-ray?" I'm like, "I'm 1,000%. I do not want an X-ray."
Right. One X-ray coming up.
Yeah. Exactly right. All right. 77031. That's how you text us. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There is Deb.
Hello.
Jack and Ross as well.
It's true.
Let's do what you do that's new.
What'd you do that's new? What'd you do that's new?
Hey.
If we only knew something new to do, we're line on you. Tell us something new, brought to you by Clausman Law.
Clausman Law, KLAUSMAN Law.com. Offices right there in Winter Park, 407-917-1718. Car crash, call Clausman. Of course, we'll talk to Glenn on Thursday for Colbert Court. What'd you do that's new? Every Tuesday here on the show around 4 o'clock, one of the members will choose something to watch, read, or listen to. We'll do that and then reconvene on the following Tuesday and discuss it. This week, actually, it was a listener of the show who made this choice. I'll tell you what I have to offer here in 1 sec. Jack, who was it?
Yeah, his name was Matt, and it was a video on YouTube, about 40 minutes long, and it's called The Craziest Party Walt Disney Ever Threw.
Yeah, 40 minutes or so. It's on YouTube if you want to check it out. But if you also want to see it, you can go to JimColbertLive.com, click right through our master list there, What'd You Do That's New, and it'll take you right to it. I learned a lot about Disney.
Absolutely.
I learned a lot about Disney that I did not know at all.
And it's one of these things that with the reveal, it's like, wow, we didn't know a lot about it. You always hear about how he started the park and everything related to the park, but not a lot in the earlier years about how he ran the company and everything. And this is what that was all about.
Simply amazing. Did you have any idea of this stuff?
No, and the party was, I mean, that's like Office Party. That's all I kept picturing watching the video.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the whole idea is that Disney basically changed the way that he did business kind of after this party that the employees had. He had it for, what happened was this. They made Snow White.
And they all busted their butts.
They killed themselves to make this movie.
Making that movie. And as you can imagine, we all have worked on a big project at work. Everybody's got their nose to the grindstone for days, if not weeks and months. And then they have a blowout to celebrate the success of the film, which was far and above what they expected.
Oh, yeah, groundbreaking movie.
And you take several months worth of frustration with animators and the color girls. And
yeah, look, man, I got to tell you, I had no idea the animators were like party animals like that. My God, I mean, I think just kind of we're classically conditioned to believe that Disney employees are Disney employees. Everybody kind of thinks they have an idea of what a Disney employee was. I would never think the animating room was full of like functional alcoholics and sex addicts.
I could have taken you through Disney MGM when I worked there and walked you through each and every attraction and pointed out something the Imagineers put there that was usually vulgar, not to be seen by guest eyes.
Right. Lots of phalluses.
But at the time, it was a lot of young guys. They were hiring out of art school and stuff. And Snow White was a game changer. He invested everything. That was a make or break a movie and a seminal moment in the Disney Corporation, because if that bombs, then who knows where they are. They could be done, but they invested everything into that and it launched them. But this party was supposed to be a relief, and then Walt gets drunk at the party, doesn't mention anything about bonuses, and so they're all like, well, let's just party like there's no tomorrow, and they did.
Everybody believed that the party was there to initiate this big bonus program. They found out behind the scenes that some financial moves were being made, and everybody assumed that was for the bonuses because the movie did so well. So when they found out that this party was the actual bonus, or that's what they assumed, and it was all paid for, they went crazy, and I mean crazy, like naked in the pool, somebody riding a horse through the hotel. It's like a Zeppelin show is what it really sounded like they were describing.
Which was fascinating because then in the end it ended up being such a debaucherous debacle that if you even mentioned the name of the party, you lost your job.
Yeah.
I thought that was the most fascinating fact. He was so upset about that party, you ended up losing your gig if you ever mentioned it again.
Yeah, he didn't endorse the party. No. I mean, he paid for the party.
Wouldn't it be cool to be part of like a top 10 legendary party that YouTube videos are still getting made? I was there.
Changed the way the company ran. Like, that party really changed the way that Disney looked at his employees, and of course, and along with them trying to unionize, really turned him from turned Disney into what was a really cohesive group of very talented people, like breaking every traditional law in movie making and animating, and they all described it like a family, to basically him not ever talking to the animators again, because once they unionized, and the reason it broke Disney's heart is because he paid the highest wages, they had the best working conditions, he actually built an animation studio specifically built on what they requested, so in his world, he gave them everything they should want, but they wanted piece of the action on top of some other things, and and then still unionized and actually forced the banks to renegotiate with Disney to do it because Disney was basically, they were out of business movie making, and the banks were like, look, this is no good for all of us. If you want to continue banking and need this money, you're going to have to figure this out. And he did wind up signing in a union, but man, everybody around him said it changed the way he was as a person from that day on.
Yeah, because he felt betrayed.
Yeah, you never thought there was this big internal battle. Disney's story has been protected and candy-shelled so well, specifically for here in Central Florida, that you would never even question that. This was very eye-opening. I mean, if you want to watch any of our stuff, this one was one of those ones, if you live in Orlando and you have a connection to the parks, especially Disney, this would be a fascinating watch.
You learn a lot, but it was Defunct Land. They made it. And the one thing that was kind of weird was they used quotes from people about the event and about that era in the Disney Corporation, but they were kind of acted out. Like they were reread by people doing voices,
right? Yeah,
which is a little. It's like, okay, let's do
that. Yeah, after I figured out that's what they were doing, because they even tried to make it almost period accurate.
Yeah,
and after I figured that out, I was like, I didn't pay attention to anything they said after that. I was like, I feel duped here.
Well, you figure it came from some documentation of the person. I assume that the people really said what they were claiming.
Yeah.
They were just they were having someone perform the quotes.
But you literally in 40 minutes, you watch Disney go from, basically, this is going to sound crazy, from like a mom and pop animation shop into a corporate mega machine with the introduction of that one attorney friend of his. And then, of course, the unionization changed Disney's traction altogether. It really was fascinating. If you want to check it out, it's well made as well. Yeah, good job, Matt. Good choice, man.
Yeah, imagine
Matt Doolittle.
Just being at that party and just having all those stories. There's a horse and it ruined one of the greatest CEOs the country has ever had. He used to be cool, and then we pissed him off.
Well, and the funny thing is he told somebody early in the story, he talks about a guy who was a bit of a ladies' man, and the rumor had gotten around that he was diddling with some of the girls in the inking room, because the animators would make the black and white drawings and they would pass it on to the inking room, and the girls, which was all primarily women, they would paint in the cells. It was supposed to be a big no-no for the animators and the ink girls, as they called them, to get together. But of course, you can't stop that because that's just kind of a male-female thing.
Yeah, it's the power of love.
It's just happened. And he had to admonish these people in their entire careers, basically trying to keep that damn thing afloat because he needed these animators. But he tried to play that line, and of course, then he actually married an ink girl himself.
Yeah, which is
it's kind of hard to enforce those rules when you're dipping in the pool yourself.
Yeah, and by the way, people asked, we put all of this, the links are on our website, JimColbertLive.com. It's What'd You Do That's New, the master list. They're there for everyone we've done over the past 5+ years.
Okay, very good.
Are there. This is called The Craziest Party Walt Disney Ever Threw. It's available on YouTube, but again, the link is on our website, JimColbertLive.com.
Yeah, just click right through right there for sure. All right, so what I have for you guys today is very, very easy, and it's actually spurred on by Ice Cube being here in the studio a couple weeks back, all right, which was an amazing experience, very cool, right? The one thing I didn't get to ask him, and I wanted to, but I know that he gets asked it a lot, and that was verified because I think 3 of the interviews two of the other interviews he did in the building, they asked him, and I know for Kravitz because he told me, who's your Mount Rushmore of rappers, right? And he went on, and I asked him, I was interested because I wasn't going to ask that question because you figure he gets asked that a lot, and he mentioned one guy that happens to be what I believe is the greatest rapper that ever lived. I don't believe if this guy wasn't around that Eminem makes it through and doesn't really break it up, and I believe Eminem has said as much, that if it wasn't for him listening to this particular rapper, that he doesn't know if he would have kind of created his style of breaking words in half and quarters and then rhyming those rather than just do the do. He's doing stuff that no one ever did. And the rapper's name is Rakim, from Eric B. and Rakim. And my challenge or my suggestion for you this week is their first album, Paid in Full, which is a rap masterpiece. I think it came out in 83 or 84. And it set the tone for what new hip hop was going to sound like. And it really set the tone for people who wanted to, like Nas, who wanted to break words up and do things that were unique in hip hop rather than that 4-bar, the last word rhymes with the next word and move on.
All right.
There's
Rakim,
Eric B. and Rakim.
So Paid in Full.
Paid in Full is the album.
Okay.
Yeah, Eric B. and Rakim. You can find it on YouTube. Listen to the entire thing, and it is a masterpiece hip-hop album, and maybe one of the albums up there with some of the Depeche Mode stuff I've listened to more than any other record in my life.
Nice.
It is really, really, really good.
Let's
Check it out.
do it then.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Got a nice musical treat coming up. Savannah Savino and NaomiBradshaw.com are in next to sing some songs. They're going to be at the Big Bourbon and Barbecue thing coming up in Mount Dora this weekend. We'll do that next.
What you do that's new, brought to you by Glenn Klausman, KLAUSMANLAW.com.
Proudly sponsored since day one by Glenn Klausman, KlausmanLaw.com.
Bye. From the Klausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Klausman Law, KlausmanLaw.com.
There's a crash that just moved to the shoulder now on I-4 westbound at Darrell Carter Parkway. The center lane's blocked on the Greenway southbound. At State Road 408, move over if you see police activity on the roadways. The off-ramp's partially blocked. There's an accident getting cleared on the ramp from I-4 westbound to Longwood Lake Mary Rest area. The roadways are wet out there, slowing down traffic a little bit more than usual. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the traffic center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by AutoZone. Get in the zone. Starting stronger starts at AutoZone, where they've got battery solutions in the form of free battery testing, free battery charging, and replacement. Batteries that fit your needs. That's what makes them America's #1 battery destination. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Hey, everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at FAS Exteriors. FAS stands for Father and Son. That's exactly what you get, that great hometown family business where people pay attention to what you're saying and they give you great choices and incredible craftsmanship. That's what this company's all about. My windows and doors right here in Orlando a couple of times, supplied by FAS Windows and Doors. Their expert team of window and door installers will make your entire project seamless from measurement all the way down to that final inspection. And they've been doing this since 2005, and they have certainly earned their spot right here in Orlando as the top-rated window and door experts. So upgrade your home today with a team that delivers excellence. Visit FASWD.com and trust the leader in windows and doors.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
September 19th and 20th at T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. Streaming live only on Hulu.
Limited tickets still available at AXS.com.
Get yours while you still can.
Escape to poolside paradise at MGM Resorts in Las Vegas. Sip on a refreshing cocktail. Lounge in a luxury cabana. Earn on nonstop fun with MGM Rewards. Book a sizzling summer escape today. Visit MGMRewards.com for details.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here. Everybody knows down here, you never know when severe weather is going to hit. Natural gas does more when storms do hit. It's one of the most reliable energy sources, even when the power's out. It keeps our water hot, homemade meals coming, and even the generator humming when the lights go out. Natural gas makes that happen, and right now, you could get up to $900 in rebates for reliable appliances. Simply visit naturalgasdoesmore.com/stormprep.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware.
Save time and money with a PVC fence in a box from Fence Outlet. It comes with everything you need for an average backyard of 120 feet, starting at $2,140. Go to fenceoutlet.com for more information and store locations. License number C10252 and C10803.
We all love Hulu. They have big movies, big series, and big stars. Like Steve Martin and Selena Gomez and, oh, I guess me, Martin Short, in shows like Only Murders in the Building and Match Game. And now, Hulu's included with Spectrum TV at no extra cost. Isn't that fabulous? With Spectrum TV, you get Disney Plus and a bunch more. Watch it all on any device. Hulu, now included with Spectrum TV.
Go to spectrum.com/entertainment for details.
In a market full of noise, trust the Nickley Group to give you straight answers and smart real estate advice. The Nickley Group, Orlando's home team. Thinking of buying or selling a home quickly? Just call Nickley and tell them Jim Colbert told you to call. Nobody does guaranteed cash cash offer on your home better than the Nickley Group. Get your own team of local experts. Secure more money twice as fast. Real experts that get real results. The Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty. Visit thenickley.com.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and when you trade in your vehicle, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete to buy it, meaning you could get up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value. And our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia. Visit greenwaykias.com.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinance expires 10/7/25.
Here's something most of us don't want to think about, but probably should. Clay Travis and Buck Sexton here for our friend Mike Lester and the team at Talon Wealth Management.
That thing we don't want to talk about is a will. If you don't have one, Mike and his team would like to help you out. They'll start you off with a comprehensive financial plan.
If you are 55 or over and have saved at least $250,000 for retirement, the Talon Comprehensive Financial Plan is complimentary. And when that plan's in hand, you will also receive the gift of a will and trust courtesy of Talon Wealth.
The folks at Talon Wealth are not attorneys, but they work with a group of attorneys who'll provide a will and trust at no charge to you. Reach out at 813-755-5000. 813-755-5000. One more time, that's 813-755-5000. And be sure and tell them that Clay and Buck sent you.
Advisory services offered through Talon Private Wealth, LLC, a SEC-registered investment advisor. The information provided is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be construed as legal, tax, or financial advice.
Here's the tale of the daily med fill. Same old pharmacy, same old bill, but those prices kept rising higher still.
Till the savings wrangler rode in, cool as can be. Tap GoodRx, saving massively.
No plan? Don't matter none. Up to 80% off. The deals are done.
Discounts hitting harder than Ma's chili. Dang, that one little app does all the rest.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take DayQuil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the DayQuil.
Undo your flu symptoms with DayQuil Intense Flu. DayQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
DayQuil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching, fever, under your flu medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
iHeart's Yacht Rock Radio goes commercial-free every weekend. Enjoy the greatest 70s and 80s smooth soft rock all weekend. All commercial-free. High tide, low tide, no tide. Yacht Rock Radio works anywhere. Open the free iHeartRadio app, search Yacht Rock, and make it a preset now.
Most impact windows from Reese Windows and Doors are installed in just 6 to 8 weeks. Visit reesewindows.com.
Tuesdays just got Mo better with Ross Padgett. Presented by JustCallMo.com. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Yo, it's Evil Eye. I just can't wait to hear Naomi, not Naomi, new song from her new album. I didn't know she had a new album, and I may just drop over there and buy it. So, looking forward to it. See ya.
That guy listens all the time. He's a cartoon badger. All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Thanks so much for tuning in today. We appreciate that as we do every single day. If you'd like to leave a talk back, you could do it as well. Grab the iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment over to Jack. We'll get you on the air. You too can be a
superstar.
That's right. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Hi there.
Ross is here as well.
It's all true.
This weekend is going to be a big party in downtown Mount Dora. We seem to do it out there quite often. Barbecue, bacon, beer, bourbon, wrestling, live music. How do you lose? It's Pitmasters and Pourers returning to Mount Dora this weekend. Live music from NaomiBradshaw.com and the .coms, I should say. Savannah Savino is here as well. Amber Nova, Angelique from the Monsters, Teal Piper, and mystery partners. That could be anything with Rollins. Literally, it could be a live bear. It doesn't matter.
Could be Savannah.
Right. College football on the big screen, barbecue grilling contest, cigar lounge, so much more. It all starts 3 o'clock this Saturday right there at Elizabeth Evans Park. It's going to be a good time. And with no other avail, good and loud for Naomi and Savannah.
Yeah! Woohoo!
Ladies.
Thank y'all.
Ladies. How are you doing today?
We're doing well. How are you?
I've not met you before. Of course, I've known Naomi for years. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Now, you usually play on the Monsters with those guys a lot?
I do.
Very good. Then you play all around, right? We were just talking right before the program, yeah?
Yes.
So you do the guitar singing thing?
I do.
And do you have somewhere where people can see where you're going to be?
Yes. So on my Instagram and Facebook, it's Savannah Savino Music. Instagram and TikTok, Savannah Savino on Facebook. I post my monthly schedule
That's
of
cool.
where I'll be.
How did you wind up there, by the way? How did you wind up with the Monsters? How'd that happen?
So the Monsters, they had a singing competition last year, and I just went on a limb. I said, let me just try it out.
Give it a
see
shot?
what happens. Yeah. And then I won, and they've been having me back ever since.
Yeah, you having a good time?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's
Monsters
cool,
are
right?
awesome.
Hey, they are. They're a lot of fun for sure. Naomi, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Do you have a new album? I can't remember.
Well, it's the second album. It's new to me, so it's like my car, you know.
Now, you guys are, so you're doing it with the .com. So how's this working? I mean, I know that you're a single artist as well, and you do your whole thing. So you guys just doing a combo the entire time, or is this a mix-up, or what's happening?
So I'll be doing a solo set, and Naomi will be playing with her band. But we talked about she'll do a song on my set, and I'll do a song on her set.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's very cool.
Is that what we're getting today? The songs that you guys are going to mix and match, or is that going to be a surprise for people who show up?
A surprise.
Really?
Superstar.
Now, do you guys rehearse? I mean, do you guys live close enough where you can rehearse, or can you do that like via Zoom?
Well,
or are you guys just professional enough to understand where you're supposed to sing
we
and
don't
not sing?
practice at all. We just go out on a limb.
No. Much to Jack's chagrin, I do a lot of driving.
Yeah.
Like I got a friend in St. Cloud who plays drums, and I was doing a duo with her. And then now you live over in Ormond Beach, so
she drives an hour to rehearse.
Yeah,
so
that's
that
good.
is the answer. Yes.
And by rehearse, you mean get away from you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Sometimes leaves me lunch, sometimes no.
Yeah. We're all not sad for you at all, by the record.
I
Not
know.
even a little bit.
That
Are we
all
sad
was for making you sandwiches.
Exactly. Just pull out a Lunchable.
So what did you guys decide to do today?
So today we're doing one of Naomi's originals and then one of my originals.
Oh, really? We get original tunes today. Very cool.
Ooh, it's a double treat.
Yeah. So, I mean, when you guys are playing Saturday, are we getting a mix of covers and originals from both of you guys, or?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then same thing, Naomi?
no, with my band, I'm just going to do covers.
Just do covers?
Yeah.
What era are you going to?
But I'll do one of my originals when I'm sitting in with Savannah.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
So when you do covers, where do you pull from? Like what era? Is it 80s, 90s, 2000s, 70s?
I'm a big classic rock fan.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
spent my high school years listening to Journey albums.
Yeah.
You know, and I love Journey. I love Pat Benatar. I love.
Yeah, we're going to get some heart from you, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you're going to get some heart. When it comes to your favorite female singers in rock, I mean, does it always stop with the Heart Crew, or do you have somebody else in there?
Oh, no, I started out loving Linda Ronstadt.
Yeah.
I love Bonnie Raitt.
Yeah.
I love Sheryl Crow a lot. And, you know, Alanis Morissette.
Yeah.
You know, you can't leave her out of the conversation.
Oh, good. You like the tough bitches.
Yeah, man.
All different styles too, which is kind of cool. Because Sheryl Crow, not one of those classic singing voices, but still works perfectly. But then you have people like Bonnie Raitt, and of course the girls from Heart are amazing.
Well, I love excellent songwriters as well as great vocalists.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
combination, it really hits my heart.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I remember being a little child and loving Alanis Morissette and not knowing what any of those lyrics meant until I was older, but I was feeling it. I was going through something when I was 8. Jagged Little Pill was exactly that for 8-year-old me. I was like, I like this.
It wasn't Jacket Little Pill. It was Jagged Little Pill, right?
Yeah, it was,
Just want to make sure we're on the same page.
It's like, she always said, you ought to know. I was like, I can't wait to find out.
No, you ought to know what's happening right now, young lady. We listened to that album a lot. When my wife and I first got together in the early 2000s, dude, we loved that record, and our kids listened to it. We'd do the parent thing where you turn the volume down when she yells the F word or talking about doing this stuff in the theater. That went down. And the funny thing is, the kids knew it. They would just laugh at each other, like, "Oh no, we're going to say it in front of them," but we scream it when you're not here.
Yeah, I still don't like Dave Coulier.
Yeah, because of that. Because he's got cancer now. You got to be cool, though, right?
Listen, you don't do that to my girl.
Okay, dude.
Not saying that's what happened because what he did, but I'm just saying. I never forget.
All right, so what song are we going to hear first? Who gets first dibs here?
Do your song.
If you want to. Sure. Yeah.
I say we're going to do Naomi's song first? Yeah. Okay, what's this called? Inspiration. Give me some inspiration and what the name of the song is.
It's called The Devil Called After Midnight, and it's about that.
Jack called you late?
No, it's about
Jack touching you late. Leave me alone.
No, Jack does not mean the devil. It's not literal.
But figuratively.
Not in your house, it's not.
It's about what would you actually do if you were presented with evil. You think that you know what you do, but what would you actually do?
All right, well, let's hear it.
Yeah.
Oh.
They really like me, hon. Don't you worry. They're just playing.
What would you say if the devil called after midnight? I bet you think you know, just like I thought I knew. I thought I knew what I would do. Thought I knew what I would say when the devil called me up after midnight. There was a voice seeping through my phone. Dark, dark voice, voice unknown, coming through my phone. I thought you should know, I saw them in bed. He put those pictures in my head after midnight. What would you say if the devil called after midnight? I bet you think you know, just like I thought I knew. Thought I knew what I would do. Thought I knew what I would say when the devil called me up after midnight. 'Cause nothing good ever happens after midnight. That's a lesson that I learned so long ago. Oh, nothing good ever happens after midnight. Why, oh, why did I pick up that phone? What would you say if the devil called after midnight? I bet you think you know, just like I thought I knew. I thought I knew what I would do. Thought I knew what I would say when the devil called me up after midnight. When the devil called me up after midnight.
Wowzers. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, it's so funny? I forget how good your damn voice is. Every time I hear you sing, it kind of reminds me of how soulful and good your voice is.
Thank you.
Simply amazing. Texting service losing its mind. Great job. Good song, too.
Thank you.
It sounds like an old gospel tune. I'm serious.
Yeah.
It has
I take that as a
It has a very gospel kind of feel to it. I felt like repenting immediately.
With a very true message.
Right. Good job, man.
Be ready. You never know when evil's going to jump on you.
Yeah.
And by the way, her CD that's from was produced by Fritz.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Very cool,
she
man.
recorded and produced with Jeff.
Where could you get that? Can you download it, or do you have to get the CD?
Well,
both.
Yes, both. Social media platforms, Spotify, Amazon, Apple.
NaomiBradshaw.com.
NaomiBradshaw.com.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah, just go to your name and sign.
and we'll have hard copies at Pitmasters and Porters as well.
Yeah, very good, man. That's awesome. Well, you ready for yours?
I'm ready.
You gotta follow that. That's a tough road to follow, man.
Hey, it's all good.
All right, let's do it.
Naomi and I, the talent is we're in different genres, so I think it blends well.
And don't forget, you can see these ladies this weekend for Pitmasters and Pours downtown Elizabeth Evans Park, starting at 3:00. It's going to be a great time. So much cool stuff, and of course, all the live music from these guys. So, Savannah, let's hear it. What do you got?
All right. So I heard a little bird said they wanted to hear the song I did on the competition, which is Little Treasure. It's about my daughter, so I'm going to play that one for you.
All right, here we go.
Before I had you, I said menace to society. I was living too fast, in and out of sobriety. I ignored reality and all that it entailed. See, I was stuck in my head, waiting to excel. See, I was rough around the edges, that's how I felt. Didn't know these would be the cards that I'd be dealt. But my little treasure had me get myself together. I thought my life was over, but it really got better. Now there's no role that I'd rather play than being a mama to my baby. My little treasure had me get myself together. As time goes on, I'm learning that I'm really quite clever. Juggling this and that, but I'll come right back to loving you. Through this journey, I've seen many faces. Some say the same, but most of them changing. But the one I needed was you. You're the reason I pulled through when I was rough around the edges. How I feel. Didn't know these would be the cards that I'd be down. Hey, little treasure, let me get myself together. I thought my life was over, but it really got better. Now there's no role that I'd rather play than being a mama to my baby. My little treasure, let me get myself together. As time goes on, I'm learning that I'm really quite clever. Juggling this and that, but I'll come right back to loving you. 'Cause wherever we go, there's always hope. 'Cause you are my shining star. Together we've come so far. Though times may get hard with all of these twists and turns, so many things to learn. You know we got to discern, but there's always treasure along the way. Yeah, a little treasure, let me get myself together. I thought my life was over, but it really got better. Now there's no role that I'd rather play than being a mama to my little baby. A little treasure, let me get myself together. As time goes on, I'm learning that I'm really quite clever. Juggling this and that, but I'll come right back to loving you. My little treasure, little treasure, little treasure. My little treasure, little treasure, little treasure. My little treasure, help me get myself together.
Wow, good job.
Yay! Awesome.
Thank you.
That's worth it alone to go out for Saturday night. You and Naomi.
Now, that song is what Savannah won the singing competition with a year ago for the Monsters. And I just remember that. That was spot on. Great job.
Thank you.
Holy crap, that was great. Wasn't it? That was really good. I've not heard that before. I've not heard you do your thing before.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, that's really amazing. That's such a cool tune, man.
Thank you very much.
Well, I don't really know what to say. Could you guys hang out for a couple seconds? I want to go to break and then come back, and that way we can give you one more hit and talk to you a little bit more about your inspiration and stuff like that. We'll do that in 1 sec. Stay tuned.
Classic Alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1.
When she says she loves me.
Real Music Weekends are Classic Alternative.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your Central Florida forecast. And for our Tuesday, we're going to be expecting another soggy and cloudy day. Temperatures staying below normal as a result. Plan for a high of only around 87 degrees today in Orlando. We'll be expecting about an 80% chance of rain, especially as we head into this afternoon and evening. We'll start to see a pattern shift, though, as we head towards the end of this week and into the weekend. Drier air filters in, and that will give way to a lower chance of rain just in time for the weekend. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Everdoor Garage Door. Power outage? You're still rolling with Everdoor. Get $75 off a battery backup opener today. Don't let the dark shut you out. Everdoor keeps you moving. Visit everdoor.com. The garage door that lasts evermore.
Hey, everybody, tired of blurry vision? Maybe the hassle of glasses? I get it. So does the Filatowski Eye Institute. These guys have been earning Central Florida's trust for over 35 years. Well, check this. More than 65,000 LASIK procedures performed, and I know that firsthand. My son was one. My father-in-law was one. And everybody you meet that is touched by Dr. Filatowski over at the Filatowski Eye Institute with this surgery, it changes their lives. And right now, you can schedule your free LASIK exam and get $500 off each eye. That's $1,000 in savings if you elect a procedure. This offer is for a limited time, so take advantage of it now. Call 800-EYE-EXAM to get started. That's 800-EYE-EXAM. It's a Filatowski Eye Institute. Trusted, local, life-changing.
Sunnyside Drains.
My shower's clogged. I think it needs to be snaked.
A snake? Where?
No, a plumbing snake.
Is it near me?
I should have called Frank Gay.
I'm hiding under the desk for safety.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
For clogged drains in your home, trust our highly trained techs who aren't afraid of a little snake. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Premier Men's Medical Center restores your sex life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate erectile dysfunction and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Premier Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Premier Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 407-337-5569. 407-337-5569. To restore your sex life in just one visit, call now. 407-337-5569.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. Viome uses advanced science to analyze your gut biome with a simple at-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's Viome.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
Looking for a new adventure? Then head to your local McDonald's for the new Epic Universe Mix, a mix of frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry and frozen Sprite Lemonade. Purchase a large Epic Universe Mix and you could win tickets to the new Universal Epic Universe theme park at Universal Orlando Resort. Drink in the wonders of an awesome new chill for a limited time at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. At participating McDonald's, no purchase necessary. Visit promotion.coke.com/Epic Universe giveaway for official rules. Fanta and Sprite Lemonade are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company.
Back to school got you tight on cash? McDonald's under $4 McValue menu comes through. Pick from your favorites like a rich caramel frappe or chocolatey mocha frappe. All small frappes are just $3.50. Or grab the iconic snack wrap for just $2.99. That's right, the snack wraps you love are back. Can we take a moment to celebrate the McDonald's under $4 McValue menu? There's something for every appetite, every vibe, and every kind of day. Mickey D's comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. Serving in the military requires great sacrifices, not just for one's country, but also for one's family. Not surprisingly, divorce for soldiers is especially difficult, and it raises a number of challenges that are peculiar to military divorce, things such as deployments, relocation, retirement benefits. These issues can be complicated. So if you're a soldier facing such challenges, go to CordellCordell.com.
Orlando, Florida. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois. CordellCordell.com.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Mike Buzzer Larson here. Jimmy, would you agree that Antarctica is cold and inhospitable?
Yes.
Cold and inhospitable, Jimmy.
Yeah, both
would
of
you
those.
agree?
Both of those, yes.
So did my uncle. That's why my uncle Arctica divorced her. Quackshot's in my contract.
Oh, my God.
Give me the buzzer!
Oh, Mike. Oh, Mike. We'll send help.
Is Antarctica.
77031. That's how you text us. You can also leave a better joke than Mike if you'd like. Trust me, very little effort will be required. Just get the iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio, and use that to send it over. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack. Hey. And Sauce Daddy.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah, Naomi Bradshaw and Savannah Savino in the house today for the big Pitmasters and Pourers gig coming up this Saturday in downtown Mount Dora, starting around 3 o'clock. And you get so much cool stuff. There's barbecue, there's bacon, there's beer, there's bourbon, there's wrestling, there's live music, plus all the vendors. Football will be on. Just a cacophony of fun. And I actually just heard that the weather is supposed to be pretty darn good this weekend.
Yeah, not a big chance of any rain. Highs maybe in the upper 80s.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
We're doing all the rain like this week,
Right now.
early in the week.
Yeah, we're getting it
out
over
of the
with
way.
now.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks for dropping by the way.
Thank you for having me.
I know you live way the hell out there in Ormond Beach. Getting here can't be a lot of fun. And not to mention, you were on this morning, were you not?
I was.
Did you stay in town or you go back home?
I stayed in town.
Did you? Really good for you.
Yeah.
So these guys will be playing now. I just for as a reminder, I know that Naomi is going to be playing with her band, Naomi Bradshaw and the .coms. You're going to be entertaining, but you guys are going to kind of cross streams. You're going to do a song with Savannah. She's going to do a song with you on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And are you guys? Who is there? Anybody else on stage? Naomi, just you guys?
No, just the two of us at the beginning,
and
then the .coms with me.
Perfect.
After
Are the .coms your local musician superstars?
These are my guys that I've known for 20 plus years, and they know the assignment.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
like a true band leader, they know the assignment. Play the song, don't drink, and let's get paid.
That's right.
Now you guys wrote a song together, right?
We did.
Yeah. What's it called?
Standing Still.
Standing Still. All right. I noticed that you put your guitar down.
I'm ready to bring it back out. No problem.
Yeah, I want to hear it, man. I want to hear the song you guys wrote together. We got a time for one more. People are loving you. The texting service is exploding. You guys sound amazing. I mean, do you need it to do this song? I thought you guys were going to do it a cappella. What is going on?
No, there's guitar, definitely. But I can tell you what the song's about.
And there's a kazoo.
Oh, a
too.
kazoo.
There's a kazoo.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's Ross's favorite.
Yeah. What is this song about? What's the inspiration?
It's a gentleman's weapon.
Yeah, it is. He's more of
It's a babe magnet.
He's more of a slide flute guy.
I like slide whistles and I like kazoos. Get off my jock. Oh, what a sweet noise.
All right, they're all getting ready. His new song is called. Now, what's the inspiration, Naomi?
Well, this song is about not chasing other people and just standing your ground and letting them come to you.
Okay. Was there a specific event that created this?
Yeah, it's called Life.
It seems like a pattern in my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I decided to stop, chasing after others and trying to get their approval and just be myself, and that's enough.
Yes, it is. Everyone else is taken.
Yeah.
Very good. I like it. All right, let's hear it. What's the song again?
Standing Still.
Standing Still. Here we go. NaomiBradshaw.com and Savannah Savino. Yeah, you can use the mic. I'm going to give it to you.
We got a 2-part here. All right, let's see. That'll be good.
Yeah, there you go. Just like
Perfect.
Oh, she's got the kazoo.
I got to stick it in at the right time.
Oh, Jesus.
Why you got to say it like that?
Oh, I love you.
That midnight thing.
Yeah, we're back to the call after midnight.
Jack is still smiling.
He's like, I'm used to her.
All right. Okay.
I've been chasing people all my life. Now I'm standing still. I gave away every inch of my life. Now I'm standing still, standing still, oh, standing strong, living my life, singing my song. Oh, if you want me, baby, here I am. But I'm standing still. No more begging for attention, man. I'm standing still, standing still, oh, standing strong, living my life, singing my song. If you want me, here I am. Oh, I guess there's nothing I can do to change your mind. Living my life, singing my song. Living my life, singing my song. Living my life, singing my song.
Dude, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was great, dude. I mean, how often do you get a kazoo solo?
I mean, yeah.
Sweet.
Here to
How
spice
often
it up a little bit.
do we get a kazoo solo? Great job, girls. Great job. I mean, simply amazing stuff. And again, you'll be able to see this weekend, September 13th, downtown Mount Dora, at Elizabeth Evans Park. Both will be playing. So much other stuff going on as well. So this is just even a greater bonus, kind of bringing to that next level. I have to ask you, Savannah, can you mind bump this a little bit? What would you say that your sound is kind of modeled like after? Because you have everything from some Janis Joplin in there to some of the newer like solo guys, like Jack Johnson, kind of a feel almost. I mean,
Yes.
where was your inspiration from for that tone and sound you have?
So you nailed some of it. Yeah, so like as a teenager, I listened to a lot of Janis Joplin and Beatles. My parents were big, like Eagles, Eric Clapton, stuff like that.
So you have that old soul for music, right?
Oh,
I mean, that's very cool, man.
I thought it was awesome that you could still hear the specificity of your voice through the kazoo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys killed it. Great job tonight. I mean, again, this is easy to get to. It's downtown Mount Dora. Again, it starts at 3 o'clock. They'll have everything you want. College football, you're not going to miss any of your games. They'll have it there. Barbecue, bourbon, bacon, even wrestling. Angelique is going to wrestle. So, Angelique is going to wrestle. I don't know how they talked her into it. I don't get it.
Blankets and chairs are encouraged, and if you have a service dog, they are welcome as well.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
If you want details, you go to realradio.fm/events. Just look for Pitmasters and Pourers.
Very nice. Well, guys, thank you so much.
Can't wait to see you Saturday
we
night,
appreciate that.
you
Good
guys.
laugh for the guys.
They're ladies.
NaomiBradshaw.com for all of her dates. And, of course, Savannah Savino, you can find her on social, Instagram, Facebook. She'll also have her dates there as well. Follow her around. She plays all throughout Central Florida from Lake County to Volusia County, Orange County. She gets out there quite often. So if you want to check her out, support her and her music, you can do that.
Thank you very much.
Always good seeing you, man.
You as well.
Be good, guys.
Naomi and I will be, so I'll be selling merch and CDs and all kinds of stuff. So come listen to the music and buy our stuff. Please.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we'll see you later. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us, 77031. Back in 1 sec with more of The Jim Colbert Show.
Make Real Radio 104.1 number 1 on your presets on our all-new iHeartRadio app and get cool stuff at Real Radio events. Get the app for free in your app store.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's a crash blocking all lanes on Apopka Vineland Road northbound at Winter Garden Vineland Road, I-4 westbound at Darrell Carter Parkway. The shoulder is blocked there on State Road 408 eastbound at Conway Road. The right lane's blocked. There's a crash on the Greenway southbound at State Road 408, blocking the center lane. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the traffic center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Everdoor Garage Door. Squeaks, jerks, and rattles? Your garage door's crying for Everdoor. For just $49, they'll tune up and shut down the noise. Trust Everdoor for smooth service. Book at everdoor.com. Everdoor, the garage door that lasts evermore.
Go ahead and compare your quote because it is so easy to do with that mortgage guy, Don. And if you already have a mortgage quote and you're wondering if it's any good, don't worry because that mortgage guy, Don, can help. A recent study found that less than 20% of us compare that first mortgage quote that we get, but you really want peace of mind. So just go to the website, hit the button that says compare and upload your quote. That's it. That mortgage guy, Don, will tell you if it's any good and you can get a quote with no hard credit inquiry. It truly is peace of mind right there at your fingertips, so don't miss the boat. Compare your quote at thatmortgagguydon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgagguydon.com.
Get ready, Orlando. The Booze and Bites Festival hits Festival Park Saturday, September 13th. Unlimited drinks, $5 bites, live music, games, and more. All benefiting Second Harvest Food Bank. VIP at 12, general admission at 1. Tickets required. Get yours now at OrlandoBoozeandBitesFestival.com.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. How'd you get your money so quick?
Hard Rock Bet's got lightning fast withdrawals.
Almost as fast as Dale Jr. valeting cars at this party.
Man, he's fast.
Hard Rock Bet's fast withdrawals have given me new motivation. Tips are appreciated.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and up and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at Rebath in Mid-Florida. Man, oh man. Having a bad bathroom in your house can make the entire home feel just kind of wild. I remember that my very first house, my guest bathroom started falling apart, and I didn't want to invite anybody over. And with the holidays coming up, that is a major player. Don't you want to have Christmas and New Year's and Thanksgiving at your house? Sometimes you get embarrassed because that bathroom holds you back. Let Rebath get that thing out of there and get you a brand new bathroom in that you're going to be proud of, that really enhances your home. They do this in just 4 to 6 days. They do it with their employees, no subcontractors, and they give you a lifetime guarantee on the products and the install. And if you mention the Jim Colbert Show, they'll knock 10% off your total job cost. You can't beat them. If you log onto their website, you'll see the before and afters, multiple choices of toilets and sinks and tubs and lighting and tile. It's all right there. Get a perfectly designed bathroom for you for Rebath. And don't forget, it's rebath.com.
What's better than 45% off American-made New South windows? How about 45% off and a free generator? On September 13th, visit a New South showroom for 40% off. Arrive before noon for an extra 5% discount, plus a free generator. Make your home hurricane ready. One day only, September 13th, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Bring your window and door measurements. You must be in person at a New South showroom to get this deal. Offer is subject to conditions. Visit newsouth.com/deal or call 800-NEW-WINDOWS.
Life is busy. Luckily, Racetrack's here to keep you on track every day.
Running around and the time makes you nervous. Are you still a mom or just a taxi service?
With ice-cold drinks, hot pizza, freshly ground coffee, and even Swirl World frozen yogurt for the kids.
The schedule is packed with things that they have to do, but with so much to choose from, you'll find something for you.
Racetrack is here to keep you going.
Racetrack's gonna get you through.
Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
My testosterone is back, baby, thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Man, it was really low, and I called Red Mountain Weight Loss and got my testosterone where it needs to be. And I got to tell you, when your testosterone's right, you feel a lot better. You don't feel sluggish anymore. You don't feel like you're unfocused. You don't have problems in the bedroom. Things are better. The truth is, men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. So this is a solution by calling Red Mountain Weight Loss. It's a prescription, and it's prescription strength testosterone that you only can get from somebody like Red Mountain Weight Loss. And it's awesome talking to their people, and they make it super easy. So if you're losing testosterone and you're having a problem with energy and building muscle mass, you need to give them a call. I did. I'm so glad that I did. It's a Red Mountain Weight Loss. To book your free video consultation with a licensed doctor today, just get online, get real testosterone from real doctors with real great results. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com, or just dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. In Office Orlando.
Looking for top quality fencing in Florida? Fence Outlet has been the state's fencing expert for over 30 years. With 8 convenient locations, we offer a wide variety of styles and colors to enhance your property's security and curb appeal. Go to fenceoutlet.com to book your free estimate. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and 0% financing is available. With 3 locations and one of the area's largest inventories, we deliver the selection and savings other dealers can't match. Our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. Stop by one of our 3 area locations or visit greenwaykias.com. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinanced expires 10/7/25.
Are you shopping for hurricane impact windows? Get your free quote now, reeswindows.com.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Need help after an accident? Just call Mo. Learn more at JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Why don't you join the group? It's better than being a party poop.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well. You know Naomi is my favorite person in the world. She's my hangout buddy at all events and stuff like that, and awesome singer. They did an awesome duet. Love it. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. They were very good.
So I'm a little behind on the YouTube feed. Just watched Savannah Savino. I heard a guy on the Monsters earlier, and he said that every time he hears her voice, he tears up. And I promise you, it's absolutely the same for me. I don't know what about it. Even watching on the YouTube, Deborah, her facial expressions, Naomi, like just watching her sing, goodness gracious.
Thank you, buddy. That was very nice. Good job mixing that up, Jack. It did sound amazing. 77031. That's how you text us. You can also leave a talk back if you'd like. That's easy. Grab the iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment over to Jack.
Better yet, just go out Saturday night and catch them live.
Yeah, no joke.
I'll
Jim.
be there.
I'll be there.
Here's Deb.
Hello.
Jack.
Hi.
And Ross.
Oh, I won't be there.
What will you be doing?
Dude, I got my kid's birthday party.
I'll be there too.
You swinging by?
I RSVP'd.
I'm so nervous. I'm so scared.
It's your kid's birthday party. What could be scared about? I mean, he's not going to remember even 1 minute of it.
He's not worried about his...
That's the point there, Jim.
Right, don't you remember?
Welcome to the dilemma. The foundation that all of this is pure silliness is getting to me.
Why?
Because I'm inviting my friends who work hard for their money to go ahead and take the real currency, which is time, out of their bank account, a.k.a. their life, to come over and celebrate somebody who doesn't really understand anything.
Dude, but hold on for a second. Just if you'll allow me.
I'm nervous.
Okay, shut up. First things first.
Oh. Now that's what we call a good friend.
I was going to say that's a real friend.
That's a real friend.
Secondly, get over yourself. For one thing, I'm just joking that, Rob. That was just a joke.
What's the third thing?
They're celebrating you. They understand the kid isn't going. They're celebrating you. They're celebrating you and Olivia's
They're
parenthood.
celebrating your family.
They're celebrating your family, dog. It's got. They would be offended if you did not have this, so they could come and celebrate the family you've created. It's got nothing to do with Miles this time. It will in a couple of years, but this is about you and the family. You should revel in this. They want to come over. Now I can't make it.
Yeah, this is such a no-brainer that really anyone who doesn't come, that's who you question your friendship with.
I may drop by now.
I'm with Jim. I won't be able to be there either.
But that's what's happening, dude. I appreciate this because as a dude, it's weird and like in calling up your dog and like, hey man, what's going on? Like, let me guess, you want to play golf? Not exactly. Let me guess, you're going to go to the city game.
Strip club?
It's not a birthday party for your dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been to one of those. That got sad real quick.
That's when you walk in and it's dogs wearing party hats, man, you just turn right around.
No, it was one dog and all the humans were wearing party hats. It was way worse than you thought. It was a look, man.
That, my friend, is a twist I was not ready for.
Yeah, a lot of humans, one dog. And here's the thing, we're also very much like a baby's first birthday party. We were there for the owner because we knew that the owner, like, that dog was his world.
Right.
So, like, yeah, hell yeah, we'll celebrate, your birthday. The dog's birthday, which you have rated above yours because we don't go to your birthday parties.
Yeah. Now,
your dog has one.
What time is this soiree kicking off?
I believe 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. So a couple hours, you'll be in and out. Everybody will come over. They'll hang out. Look, this is just a good opportunity to have an adult party. Miles is not going to remember any of this, but you guys are still going to celebrate kind of.
And I'm going to join them.
Yeah, you should.
I'm gonna drink.
Yeah, you should.
I'm at home.
You should.
Wait, I saw his birthday outfit. Oh my God. I'm not ready to be a dad, and I'm a year in.
A birthday outfit for Miles?
Yeah, dude, it's so cool.
Yeah?
It's so cool. All the outfits. I didn't think I was going to be one of those outfit guys of like, kind of like whenever he looks cool, I'm like, oh, I like being a dad.
Yeah.
Like I put him in a Grateful Dead shirt yesterday.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
And it just made me feel like, I like this.
Got a lot of jumpers with matching shorts and socks and whatnot.
Yeah. I'm also, by the way, I became like the NASCAR of diaper change.
Oh, really?
Pit crew.
Yeah, I am the
really?
pit crew of number ones and number twos.
Really?
Yeah.
Who would you say has that duty more, no pun intended, more than the other?
I would say when it comes to diapers, that might be the closest thing to 50-50 that we have.
Yeah. And, again, because of her and she has to feed the child, and that is no easy task. It's, breastfeeding is no joke.
Well, then sometimes, that's also on me, because, she's off doing something, and then I got the milk back at the fridge.
Yeah.
I like giving them the bottle.
Yeah.
I put it like, I prop it up like as if it was coming from me.
And Ross was telling me during the break that he thinks when he feeds Miles, even though it's pump breast milk, he is doing more work than when his wife feeds him because all she has to do is sit there and allow the baby to latch. So
his words.
In his words, he does more work feeding the child than his wife.
Oh, so he made his breast milk then.
Deb, you still coming? There was one time recently, I thought this was funny. No one was there because sometimes one of the things about latching and breastfeeding and all this, sometimes this thing, your kid will go full-blown piranha.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it becomes from like, this is a drink, this is milk, to this is a milkshake, to this is cheese.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to start chewing. I don't know what they're
This is a chew
thinking.
toy.
Well,
Yeah.
if you watch in nature and you watch baby like deer or anything like,
Dogs?
or feed on their mom, it's violent. I mean, those calves, they will just rip that sack apart trying to get to that milk in any way. They headbutt it.
And
I don't know what they try to do.
I try to help out with my wife to prevent that from happening. So what do? When I'm bottle feeding and then I see him bite down on the bottle, I also react, ow!
Oh, really?
Smart.
Oh, I'm trying my best. It just seems like the right thing, but it also looks like I'm insane as I am wincing in pain when he bites down on the bottle.
That's okay. He's still learning.
Anything for the team, though.
He's almost solid food, right? He's gonna be close.
I don't know. Brother, he's been solid food for a while.
Oh, really?
Olivia, my wife, just started chucking straight, full-blown, off-the-brick carbs at him. Fast.
Like spools of Alfredo?
Dog, he had a slice of toast months ago.
Just gnawing it out? Like just throwing him a slice and just
Well, we cut it up, we make it into small
see.
pieces, or it's one big piece where you can hold like a
Right, that's what I was
like
thinking.
a turkey leg, and then he just gnaws on that.
Really?
I can't believe he's won. This party's definitely for me. Please celebrate that I kept this thing alive.
Yeah. And that you call it a thing.
Yeah. This thing is nuts.
Yeah.
Started standing yesterday. We have one really cool thing scheduled for Saturday for his birthday, is that we're going to have like a walk seance and a word seance.
What do you mean by seance?
Like, we're just going to chant walk, 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 and try to get him to really cross the threshold.
Yeah, he's close, huh? Because we saw during your weekly call here on video where
he took a
kinda,
step and then he ate it.
Yeah, it was like a leap. It's like, he's almost got it.
Yeah, and then gravity happened.
Yeah, at this stage, they look like you when you've had 20 beers.
Yeah.
That's what they look like right now.
They are. He is. Wow. We got words. Kind of. I think my standards are too high for when it comes to first words. It's like, I'm sorry.
Jack?
I'm just being for real. Jack, do you know what I'm talking about?
There's a lot you're not counting as words.
It's mama, papa. I mean, that's
Da-da?
first, right? Da-da, mama, da-da.
Yeah, but does this count? Ma. Does that count? Up to you. What say you?
That's subjective.
Exactly.
Right? I bet Olivia.
doesn't count.
Olivia hears mother.
Yeah. And Ross is like, nope.
No, that doesn't count. Even when I hit him with the da, I'm like, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
I need a da, done. It's just mumble.
Has he made an effort to maybe say one of the grandmother's names?
No, but he did. The coolest noise he's made was just a couple of days ago. Looked at me, hit me with a legit goo gaga.
Oh, really?
Yeah, G's slipped into the vocabulary recently. And he hit me. I didn't know babies actually goo gaga.
Yeah.
I thought that was just in the cartoons.
What does he call Chase?
Oh, you don't want to know. It's filled with hate. It's a slur.
I want to know.
What?
My baby's, it's bad. It's real offensive.
No
Yes,
way.
you know what's actually, it's unfortunate because he hasn't seen his uncle, my brother, in quite some time because he's coming back from tour this week.
Oh, is he really?
So he's about to see a whole different baby.
Yeah, wow, man.
What does he call him?
I think he just, I don't know. Chase is kind of weird with him.
Like Unc?
Is he really?
Yeah, my brother's not weird. First of all, I love that he is a loving uncle.
He is.
He is.
It's just he commits to the love.
A little too much?
A great example, right? We have a little bouncer.
Yeah.
You know, he rocks back and forth in it.
Yeah.
And it's on the ground. Sometimes he rocks back and forth. My brother, instead of saying like goodbye, my brother, goodbye, sister-in-law, goodbye, Miles. I have seen this multiple times. He has gone down on all fours to get on his level, to like get eye level and maybe like kiss his forehead goodbye. I'm fine with the kiss.
That's
buddy.
That's so sweet.
I'm fine with the kiss.
Don't knock it. You have people who are so unengaged. You have someone who's uber engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
and
this
you're
guy's
going to call him out on
Yeah,
that?
he could be an uncle selling onesies on eBay.
Yeah.
like, yes.
I mean, this could get weird.
I'm happy that he's not doing that. But it's just a look. It's just a hard visual for me to see.
Well, then stop standing behind him.
Yeah. He could already have an uncle fan.
Just like if you were to ask, like, hey, can I hold him? Go ahead. Go. You can.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to that.
You can kiss him on his head there. But when he's on the ground and you're all fours and you're basically doing like a yoga pose to show
He's downward
affection.
dogging
He's
it?
downward dogging to show affection to his nephew. I'm like, we can do this better. We can schedule this a little bit better.
But to be honest with you, that's what uncles are for. Uncles are supposed to be that weird dude or the guy who always rides a motorcycle with no shoes.
Wait till his crazy Aunt Deborah gets over there.
Exactly. All the aunts and uncles should be. That's where the flavor comes in.
Uh-huh.
You guys are supposed to be the leaders who teach him the good, bad stuff. Uncles and aunts and crazy brother-in-laws and sisters, those are the ones that bring the color into him.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that teach him how to roll cigarettes while riding a unicycle.
This is not good. If my brother is supposed to provide the flavor, then I basically have a chicken salad with grapes in it as a son.
Dude, I made that the other day.
I'm in trouble.
Spot on.
I'm in trouble. I'm doomed.
There's some celery in there to change your life.
No!
I put it on a Ritz cracker, so pinky out, fancy.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
I need a new brother.
You do. I mean,
You do not.
I'll be your brother.
You need an update. That's what you need. You need to be able to go to the App Store.
A
and
brother
just
update?
I need to update Chase to normal.
Listen, my brother is amazing. I love my brother, and he has given me so much, too much. And I absolutely love him as an uncle to my son. But bringing flavor, like when you say uncle, you're like, yeah, dude, you can go out with the uncle, shoot a gun. My brother is going to teach my son how to vote.
No, he's going to teach him how to play guitar and sing.
Some people are texting that your brother is a better uncle than you might be a father.
Oh, my.
Oh,
Whoa, dude. Whoa.
I'm sure some people are texting
No
that.
one has texted that.
I'm sure some people are texting that. Jack thinks, well, what would the worst possible thing that's going to happen is? How can they turn that into a
Making
joke?
up insults that people are saying.
People are saying.
No one has
People
said
are
that.
saying.
People are saying Chase is a great uncle.
People are saying.
I don't know where the flavor. I have to make sure that the flavor doesn't come from me, though, right? Like,
I disagree with that wholeheartedly.
Well,
I mean,
I got to be the authority.
But no, listen, you do. But you can also do that and still enjoy yourself and still instill your sense of humor into your son. Your brother can get that musical thing going. Your wife is just going to make him a straight ninja.
Thought this was weird.
She'll appreciate. Your kid is going to appreciate '90s emo before anybody.
Loves his first gift that he got for his birthday, which was, I did not know about this, a little tiny piano.
Oh, really?
Oh, boy.
Very cute. Loves one note.
Oh.
Tell me how that works. It could be a different day already. We're 5 days into this. This guy only finds C.
Isn't that parenthood?
Yeah.
It's just C. He just loves C.
You're going to be super pissed when I bring her a 100-watt Marshall stack and a guitar. This only goes to 10.
I got an unrelated question.
Yes.
If you're going to a baby's birthday party, would it be appropriate to get them an outfit of a sports team that you like?
That is a major no-no.
What?
That is a major no-no.
I better cancel.
And also,
yeah, you better
to
not.
watch that same sports team during the wedding of said parents.
It wasn't technically the wedding. You were on a timeout. It was like a rain delay in your wedding.
It was my mom delay.
It wasn't even the cast. It was the actual game. It wasn't play-by-play either.
We watched him. We were sitting right down the aisle from him, and I look over and I go, Bradshaw has the Yankee game in his lap.
Yeah.
But didn't I look good in my suit watching the game?
Yeah, you were looking down the entire time.
I thought you were snoozing, taking a prayer.
Right,
Nope,
like,
2 outs. Bottom of the 8th.
I'm like, Jack takes his praying thing seriously.
I could hear what they were saying. Love, 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 love. Saw you over the wall. Universal love, love, love.
Right. He stared a hole in those Skechers.
What are the texters saying now?
Skechers.
What are the texters saying now, Jack?
They're saying, "Oh my God, Ross, get away from Bradshaw. He's toxic." I am not.
Does he have a drum set yet?
No. Oh, but this guy.
How about a guitar?
This guy's a vowel O away from being his dad, though. Because he loves the bongo.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah.
We have some plans. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. There's a doctor who got himself in a little bit of trouble. And when I tell you this story, your mouth will hang open for a week. I'll tell you what it is next.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
I-4 westbound before State Road 434. Disabled vehicles blocking one of the center lanes. I-4 westbound before US 27. The right lane's blocked. State Road 408 eastbound at Conway Road. The right lane's blocked there. You're going to run into some heavy slowdowns on most of the major roadways this afternoon, and the roadways are wet out there, so travel with caution. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Truist. When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. So start feeling like it today. Visit Truist.com/care. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC.
Man, love Tools Ace Hardware. Now these guys are carrying Steel zero-turn mowers. That's right. Steel, already recognized as one of the top brands out there in power equipment, outdoor power equipment. Now they're offering the best in zero-turn mowers. From homeowner to professional, Steel is the perfect zero-turn mower for you and your landscaping needs. Get 0% financing plus instant rebates on select Steel mowers. And don't forget, Tools Ace Hardware has trained techs in their stores ready to service and repair your Steel equipment every day. It's Steel zero-turn mowers, now available at all 11 Tools Ace Hardware locations that sell Steel outdoor power equipment. Tools Ace, your local helpful place.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
September 19th and 20th at T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. Streaming live only on Hulu.
Limited tickets still available at AXS.com.
Get yours while you still can.
Lenovo and the iHeartRadio Music Festival. Tech that hits different. Can your gear keep up with the beat? Lenovo PCs are built for creators, dreamers, and fans who don't hit pause. Visit Lenovo.com for the latest in AI PCs and game-changing tech.
The Jim Colbert Show question of the day is brought to you by the Home Builders Network. Need a new roof? Easy. Home Builders Network. How about a new bathroom? Same answer. Home Builders Network. Replace your windows, replace your door, gutters with covers. The Home Builders Network. That's Mike, the home builder. He's got a network. It's HBN USA, but you can also swing by the new Home Builders Network showroom. It is on the corner of 436 and 434, right there in Altamont Springs, right next to the Irish Pub in the plaza there, and see all the different products, all the demo bathroom models. I just had a new bathroom done by Mike, the home builder, and the Home Builders Network, and a roof a couple years ago, and gutters, as a matter of fact. How about that? The Home Builders Network. It's HBNUSA.com. Use someone local, someone you can trust, and just a great guy to boot. It's HBNUSA.com.
Car crash? Call Klausman. KlausmanLaw.com. That's KLAUSMAN.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Here's something most of us don't want to think about, but probably should. Clay Travis and Buck Sexton here for our friend Mike Lester and the team at Talon Wealth Management.
That thing we don't want to talk about is a will. If you don't have one, Mike and his team would like to help you out. They'll start you off with a comprehensive financial plan.
If you are 55 or over and have saved at least $250,000 for retirement, the Talon Comprehensive Financial Plan is complimentary. And when that plan's in hand, you will also receive the gift of a will and trust courtesy of Talon Wealth.
The folks at Talon Wealth are not attorneys, but they work with a group of attorneys who'll provide a will and trust at no charge to you. Reach out at 813-755-5000. 813-755-5000. One more time, that's 813-755-5000. And be sure and tell them that Clay and Buck sent you.
Advisory services offered through Talon Private Wealth, LLC, a SEC-registered investment advisor. The information provided is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be construed as legal, tax, or financial advice.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. No, you see, you get $150 in bonus bets after your first $5 bet hits.
Did somebody say hit?
Whoa, Ray Lewis? We were just saying if your bet hits.
Huh. You know I love a good form tackle.
We know, Ray. We know.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and up and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling, please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Sunnyside Electric.
Hi, half my outlets stopped working.
I got a new bread maker. Have you tried focaccia?
My outlets don't work.
Oh, no toasties for you.
I should have called Frank Gay.
I bet they don't have a bread maker.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your power goes out, don't settle for half-baked electrical service. Call the pros who fix it fast. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. Serving in the military requires great sacrifices, not just for one's country, but also for one's family. Not surprisingly, divorce for soldiers is especially difficult, and it raises a number of challenges that are peculiar to military divorce, things such as deployments, relocation, retirement benefits. These issues can be complicated. So if you're a soldier facing such challenges, go to CordellCordell.com.
Orlando, Florida. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois. CordellCordell.com.
I'm Dan, he's Ty.
Hello.
And we're the Solid Verbal College Football Podcast.
Tune in for previews, recaps, bits you won't hear anywhere else, and all the emotional support you need as a college football fan.
Join us all season long as we ride the roller coaster of this ridiculous sport.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search the Solid Verbal College Football Podcast, and listen now.
We don't just love college football, Ty. We live it.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Tuesdays just got Mo better with Ross Padgett. Presented by JustCallMo.com. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. Still to come, the common sense financial advice you need. It's Only Money with Scott Brown, today at 6:20 on The Jim Colbert Show.
I had the same vet for 24 years. 2 years ago, he sold out to a guy that's not a vet. He hires vets. Price is doubled. And oil changes go, drive 100,000 miles a year. I go in and say, don't even take my air filter apart, because I know how to do that. Just top off the fluids, give me an oil change. And I drive the trucks 350,000 miles, almost 4 years worth, and I've never changed an in-cab filter.
Ross, listen to Grandpa Boofus. He knows what he's talking about. The sage, the wisdom, the power, the knowledge. Shall I go on? Happy birthday, Miles. It's about Miles, not you. Well, it is part you. And Olivia.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, buddy. I want to know who's Grandpa Boofus?
That's you. When we were coming up with names for you, because you announced you're going to be a grandpa.
What? Yeah, it's Boofus because you like boofing.
Yeah. And I think that was Larry's suggestion, was Grandpa Boofus.
I'm going to give your kid a prison tat.
Where?
Top of his foot.
Ouch, that's going to hurt.
Did you agree to Boofus?
No, I didn't. Do you think I agreed to Boofus?
Yeah.
I had to ask who Boofus was. That's a damn indicator I did not agree to Boofus.
Poo-poo Boofus fans.
And nobody looks more like a Boofus than Larry.
That's true.
I just love that we are openly boofing. I'm happy to say that.
All right, 407-916-1041. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack.
Happy Tuesday.
And Ross as well.
That's true.
Top of the hour, we'll have Ross Thoughts. And, of course, It's Only Money in the 6 o'clock hour as well. This story is pretty crazy. My wife pointed this out to me this morning. I think I read the beginning of this story last week and then got interrupted and didn't go back, and I wish I would have. We've talked about adult material on the show before, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Porn?
Yeah.
Let me get the music ready.
No, it's a British doctor was sentenced to nearly 2.5 years behind bars.
Cut the music, Jack. This will not go your way.
Sentenced to nearly 2.5 years behind bars for insurance fraud. All right. Here is what he did. This doctor has a fascination with a certain kind of pornography. Would you guys like to know what kind of pornography that is?
Yeah.
I think you had a tell right there when you made that tattoo foot joke on my son. I think he's into foot stuff.
Not exactly. What do you think, Deb?
Is it a tattoo?
Let me just say, it's really unique. It's very unique. It's a very unique sect of pornography.
Teeth pulling.
He likes hentai.
That's actually a really good guess. It's on that same wavelength.
Pulling toenails, pulling pole.
You nailed it. You nailed it, Ross. It's amputees.
Oh.
So what this doctor did, who was really into this, as a matter of fact, when they busted him, he had multiple visits to what they call an extreme pornography site, and I'll tell you why they consider that here in a minute. He's so into amputees that he fraudulently took money from an insurance company. Here's what he did. He ordered 50 pounds of dry ice to be delivered to his house. He then stuck his legs into that dry ice and froze them solid, claimed that the injuries came from sepsis, stole $650,000 from the insurance company because he wanted the sexual pleasure of losing his legs.
So he masturbated?
No, I don't know what he did while I was doing it. He just didn't want legs because he wanted to be part of that extreme pornography scene, to be legless and to be an amputee himself. So he fraudulently froze his legs solid, I guess, to mimic the idea of sepsis. They found out pretty quickly, and he's now in prison with 2 fake legs for 2.5 years. Neil Hopper, 49-year-old.
His name is Hopper?
Yeah. He is a vascular surgeon at the Royal Cornwall Hospital. He pled guilty to 2 counts of fraud by false representation and 3 counts of possessing an extreme pornographic image.
2 counts? Is that 1 per leg?
I don't know, buddy.
Seriously?
I have multiple questions on this one.
He fraudulently claimed about $630,000 in insurance payouts after he claimed the injuries to his limbs were from a result of sepsis. But in reality, he'd been packing his legs in dry ice in an act of self-mutilation. He was a paying customer of a since shuttered website that, quote, sold videos of amputations and body modification, including stuff being removed.
Wild.
He didn't remove that.
He didn't remove it, but other people did on the videos, and he got off on that.
Yeah.
He has a sexual fetish linked to amputation, and he paid access to these images for his own gratification.
Yeah, he's got a freaky look to him.
Yeah, you know what he looks like? If you look at him, Jack, he looks like Chris Moneymaker, the guy who kicked off the poker boom. He looks a lot like that dude.
What's this guy's name? Hopper?
Yeah, Andrew Neil Hopper.
Stopper now. He's not.
All he can do is hop.
Yeah. He used PayPal to buy about 45 pounds of dry ice pellets on April 14th of 2019, just 3 days before paramedics found him at home with serious injury to his feet and legs.
Is it like I'm not gonna rip him for having a fetish towards amputee.
Yeah, you can have your kink. I don't care about that.
You can do all that, but you can't be doing it to yourself, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be part of that world, I mean, he
just pay for it.
Yeah, I don't know why he did. I think maybe that's why he did that, because he didn't think that. But you guys have heard of those people. What was that show? Do you remember the guy who paid to get shot so that he could tattoo the bullet wound? Do you guys remember that?
I don't remember that, but I have heard of people getting shot on purpose.
This guy went through the entire process of finding a guy that would shoot him on purpose. And it was they went through the entire thing. They set him on what looked to be a barber chair. They surrounded that in sandbags and bricks, and they shot him in the shoulder. They had an ambulance waiting. As soon as they shot him, they put him in the ambulance. They took him to the hospital to get repaired. And then when he got the wound, he had a tattoo put around that wound. And if I remember the story right, that's what he got the shot for. He wanted the actual bullet wound on his body to tattoo around it and showcase it.
How bored are you? You got to be kind of bored to even conjure up the idea of wanting to sign up for that. I mean, I guess it's art, but it's painful.
You think you come up with an idea like that, you wind up getting obsessed with it?
Are you talking about My Strange Addiction, that TV show?
I think it was part of that.
Yeah.
But this was a while back, and this guy was like a normal-looking guy. I mean, he had the old flat brim hat, he had a bit of a punk look to him, but he didn't look so out there you wouldn't believe the guy couldn't make a good decision. And, that's what he got. And can I tell you, he was kind of jovial about it. And the guy who did it, though, this guy was really secretive because I guess it happened in California. I guess it's a big deal. If you get busted doing that, it's a big deal. You could get in some big trouble. I don't know what the trouble is. What would the trouble be? If you paid somebody to shoot you, what's the trouble?
I would think that
attempted murder.
Yeah, the law is still going to come down if they want it to.
Hiring a hitman.
Yeah, but don't you have to press charges or no?
No, the state can do that.
No? Yeah. So if I hire Jack to come over and punch me in the face a bunch because I get off on it, I can't charge Jack with aggravated assault because I asked him to do it, or could I?
I don't think you could.
But the state could step in.
The state can they can do that?
I believe they can.
Well, okay, if it's a crime between you and I, but why do they always ask to press charges then?
Yeah, for that, I don't think just for assault. I think they would need you to press charges.
I think doesn't it have to happen in front of them for them to take charge?
Right.
Like if I did this and a cop rolled up, and at the time I was shooting Jack, and even though I paid Jack to do that, if the cop saw me shooting Jack, chances are I'm going to be in trouble because the cop saw it happen.
It's going to be weird asking one of our lawyer friends this question.
I think the real question is, if you paid for me to come over and assault you, then you shoot me and claim stand your ground.
Oh, God, you blew my plan.
In this state, I bet it would fly.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say.
yeah. I think that would work. Yeah, I don't know about good old Nubs over there. What country?
It's England.
Yeah. England.
And by the way, when I do the pick the porn thing, the site I go to find those, there is an amputee.
Nubs.com?
There is an amputee thing there for sure. And I mean, it's
Rub my nubs?
God, Jack, what is going on with you?
Amputeens? It's right there.
Come
it's
on.
right there.
Come
it's
on,
right
man.
there. I'm sorry. I just put an N.
Some of it's not good, obviously.
Some. What do you mean?
There's one girl just like a half an arm.
And is that some of the good or some of the bad?
Well,
you tell me.
I mean, the ones with no legs, that's kind of, there's one that is, the legs are like, they lost them high. Like there's no knees. It's like in between your cat, like that type thing. That gets interesting. You feel weird watching that.
Dude, I shared this on my own little podcast, right? Good Sauce talked about this last week. I saw something I've never seen. I'm going to describe this and try to be as respectful as possible. But when it comes to the rarity of seeing different types of humans, this was a one and done. I'll never see this again. Small person. No legs.
Oh, wow.
That's like a holographic Pokemon card of people to me.
The one for me, still the most amazing story of that. And again, I'm not making light of it to exploit it because they're real.
It's a tough life.
They're real people. But that the conjoined twins, the girls that have basically, it looks like a regular human body, but it's got two heads.
And they just
had a kid.
Yeah. After getting married.
They procured a child. The big question is where it came from.
Right.
Like that's been the big thing. But I mean, they have been part of the culture for a while. Have you seen them, the sisters?
I've seen them, and props to them for...
Could you imagine?
They've made a lot of lemonade out of a lot of lemons on that one because they aren't that, they're not talked about, they're not made fun of, like they're kind of socially accepted. You don't hear a lot of headlines from them. I didn't mean that.
Get it. Yeah, you're funny, dude.
No.
You should write jokes, headlines.
Well, you should know, Jack, don't twerk.
Yeah.
Twerk. I don't know.
Oh man, we have the best audience.
Yeah, 2 heads are better than 1.
No, we've got Dallas Buyers Nub.
Oh, come on.
There's going to be a lot.
Forrest Stump.
Stump humping.
Humpty Stumpty.
Fight Stub.
Fight Stub.
We don't talk about Fight Stub.
The first rule about Fight Stub.
We don't talk about Fight Stub.
First rule of Fight Stub. Take that arm off.
Neil Hopper.
God almighty, dude.
I just felt so bad. And that's the last thing I think people in that situation want. But when I saw that small person with no legs in a cart, I was like, how?
As part of an adult feature?
No, just zooming by.
I see.
I was getting a car wash. I saw this live here, Jim.
Dude, I'm telling you, I saw that same dude on Venice Beach on a skateboard in like a dog collar.
And
I think I have a photograph of it.
And I understand that.
I'm serious, it's a heart attack.
I'm going to look at my kid and be like, don't stare, don't look. But I'm also probably like, I just have never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
When I was getting the car wash, I looked at the guy working at the car wash, and he looked at what I was looking at, and we both kind of acknowledged, like, dude, I ain't never seen anything like that.
Cartoon question mark.
Like, dude, a small. How bad of luck do you have to be already a small person and then to get smaller?
Right, yeah. I'm telling you, the guy that we
Double
saw in Venice
irony.
Beach was like, on a skateboard, and he had a shoe on his hand, and he would push himself around on the skateboard. And it was terrible. And then his buddy was a guy who was ripped AF, and he wore a purple shiny bathing suit, and he had a 10-foot anaconda or a 10-foot python, and he would stand on a 10-foot ladder in the middle of Venice Beach and just preach with this snake and a cowboy hat with it was
Yep, sounds like Venice Beach.
Venice Beach is bananas, dude.
With Alien Workshop on the ground, scooting around.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Doing Heelys.
Not calling him Alien Workshop. That's a skateboarding brand.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
New Jersey diner capital of the world, so a lot of late nights you end up at a diner, and when you sit down once and you are ordering your food and you play with the little jukebox, you pick your song, and then you look at the table across from you, and there's a guy with no arms, and then he takes his foot,
Jack,
and he with his foot,
Jack
grabs a cup of coffee and starts drinking.
Jack, I thought you were going to say he chose a song.
He did not choose a song.
Yeah.
He drank his coffee with his
Here's a
foot.
quarter. Kenny Loggins' Footloose. Let's go.
As you can imagine, if it's 1 o'clock in the morning, what kind of condition you're in that you're in a diner and you see that, it's hard to stay composed.
Yeah, exactly. You're telling somebody that's part of your trip from last night.
Yeah.
All right, 77031. Load them up. It's time for trivia. We got some cool stuff. Let's do it.
Do you want to play a game? Good. Jim Colbert Show Trivia is next. Call now 407-916-1041.
This is Chris Broussard. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by DraftKings.
Florida defensive tackle Brandon Bett has formally apologized after he spit at a South Florida player this past weekend. He called it a terrible mistake. After getting off to a 1-0 start, the Buccaneers get an extra day of rest before prepping for Week 2. They'll visit Houston Monday night. And the NFL has banned a Bills fan from their stadiums for life after he slapped the Ravens' Lamar Jackson and DeAndre Hopkins Sunday night. I'm Scott Davidson.
DraftKings is all about responsible gaming. It's more fun when it's for fun. So play responsibly. DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 or older. Age and eligibility vary by jurisdiction.
Attention Space Coast, if you live anywhere from Titusville to Palm Bay, you know how intense our Florida sun and storms can be. At Renewal by Andersen, their Acclaim Impact windows are built for Florida's coastal climate and designed to help you save money on energy bills by maintaining indoor temperatures year-round. And with their Smart Sun Glass option, you'll reduce heat loss and boost energy savings without sacrificing your view. Here's just part of what one customer had to say. From sales to install, Andersen has it all. Robert and his 3 3-man crew arrived at 9, installed 9 windows, and were done by 6 p.m. My wife and I were extremely satisfied with Renewal by Andersen employees. Additionally, we noticed a distinct improvement in our AC coverage within 8 hours. Right now, during their big BOGO event, buy one replacement window or patio door, get the second 40% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com for all the details. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. License number CGC 1527613.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we're fixing the unfixable. Combining the use of robotics and an endoscope, our expert neurosurgeons are performing spinal fusion surgeries more safely and effectively than ever before, with smaller incisions which lead to quicker recovery times for patients. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
Are you prepared for the future? At TK Law Firm, they understand the importance of securing your legacy. Whether you're looking for a will or trust, they can help. Don't leave your legacy to chance. Visit onefirmforlife.com for your free consultation. Protect what matters most. TK Law Firm, your partner in estate planning excellence.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. Viome uses advanced science to analyze your gut biome with a simple at-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's VIOME.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news. Mortgage rates have improved again this week. Get your quote for a refinance to lower payments or get cash out at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With that mortgage guy, Don.com.
Things today can seem kind of unpredictable. Who knows what's around the corner, right? Well, at Total Wireless, we want to give you something to be sure about. With us, you save 50% off Metro and Cricket when you switch with one line. Guaranteed. And you get to keep the phone and number you love. Visit our Total Wireless store today. 50% savings for unlimited plans versus comparable Total Wireless unlimited phone plans based on standard plan rates. Some customers may only receive the guaranteed savings after contacting us and validating the current plan rate. Excludes promotional, discounted, and bring your phone rates. For Total 5G unlimited plan or higher, auto pay required. Applied on next renewal date. Additional terms apply.
Looking for the perfect spot to hang with friends or make new ones? Hop on over to Frogger's Grill and Bar. With 4 great locations in Oviedo, Mount Dora, Apopka, and Altamont Springs, there's a Frogger's near you. Their fresh, never frozen menu will blow you away. With over 50 widescreen TVs, you won't miss a single college or NFL game this season. Plus, they're hiring. Join Frogger's family. They need qualified line cooks and managers at all locations. Apply online at Froggers.com or apply in person between 2 and 4 p.m. daily. Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hoppin' with food and fun.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Protect your home with Reese Windows and Doors, trusted for over 50 years to deliver the highest quality factory direct hurricane impact windows, with most installs done in less than 8 weeks. And now the giveaway's even bigger. Win $25,000 in new windows absolutely free. Just text WOW to 20129. Already entered? Then you're automatically eligible to win $25,000 in new windows. Don't wait. Text WOW to 20129 today.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for Paul Davis Restoration. Look, as a Floridian, you understand the weather can change quickly and be damaging to your home or your business. Whether it's storm or water damage, fire, smoke, or mold, Paul Davis is ready 24/7 with the experience and care to get your life back on track. They'll dry, clean, repair, and restore. They'll do it fast and professionally every single step of the way. Call Paul Davis Restoration, serving all of Central Florida at 407-629-6700. When things go wrong, Paul Davis does what's right.
America's #1 app for radio is iHeart. Live radio, trusted DJs, breaking news, live play-by-play, plus the station you're listening to right now, anytime, anywhere. Join the millions who already have it. Open the free iHeart Radio app today. The #1 app for radio.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware.
You're asking an awful lot of that magic eraser. For some extra elbow grease, tell your smart speaker to play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Took too big of a breath there. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack.
Hi.
And Ross as well.
Let's give something away.
Somebody found the cinnamon donut holes. Is that what that is? Is that what you're eating?
No, peanut butter crackers.
Oh, really?
Exactly what you want to eat right before you go on air.
Yeah, no question.
I'm fine. I'm good.
I'm glad I don't have to tell you about prizes or anything.
Yeah. I'm giving you a minute. Letting you clear out there. Fine choice, by the way. I'm Jim. Deb is here. Jack is right over there. So Ross is here. Let's find out what's in the Jackie sack. Let's do it.
All aboard.
Chugga chugga.
Choo choo.
Clickety clack, clickety clack.
All right, listen up because here we go. Got a pair of tickets to see the Orlando Pride versus Bay FC at Inter & Co Stadium. This is a game happening this Saturday, September 13th. Something happening on September 18th. We're talking about the Peabody Auditorium being the venue. And the act would be Mr. Tom Segura.
Oh, that's cool.
That's right. A pair of tickets to see Tom Segura at the Peabody. That happens on the 18th. And also, as I look through, I believe I might have another prize here.
Ooh.
Because, it is September, which is the month of magical dining.
Woo!
So, this is going to be a dinner for two where you can visit Orlando Magical Dining restaurants. This runs 6 weeks. It's 3 courses, 2 exceptional prices. And congratulations, 20 years of magical dining, and it all ends September 30th. So secure your open table reservation at over 160 restaurants. Today's winner, if they choose their magical dining dinner for two, will be at Terra Mia Restaurant.
Nice.
Those are the prizes in the Jackie sack.
So
Thank
back
you,
to you,
Jack.
clickety clack.
1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Let's go 1.
1 is Jake. Jake, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, brother. Want to play a little game with us?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Game show.
All right, Jake, this is a real easy game, boss. Got a question here for you. 4 answers. One of these answers is a lie.
No.
You can find it, though, buddy. I'll send you over to the Jackie Sack and let you grab something nice. A lot of cool stuff in there. Are you ready?
You got it.
All right, buddy, here we go. On this day in 1960, British actor, known for being charming, a romantic comedy leading man.
Hugh Grant.
Is the answer. Famously busted for receiving some oral gratification from a prostitute in L.A., Hugh Grant was born on this day.
And that's the one thing out of his whole career he wants you to remember.
Yeah, exactly. Here are 3 fun facts about Hugh and one wedding and a funeral of a lie.
Good movie.
Here we go, buddy. We're talking about Hugh Grant. Which one of these is untrue? Number 1, he has a degree in English from exclusive Cambridge University. Number 2, his full name is Hugh John Mungo Grant. Number 3, became a father for the very first time at 51 years old. Or lastly, famous composer Andrew Lloyd Webber's mother was Hugh Grant's piano teacher as a child. Which of those is a lie?
Oof. 2 sounds fishy, but let's go number 3.
No, that's absolutely true.
Oh.
Did not have his first child until 51 and had 3 kids by the time he was 53.
Oh, to be wealthy.
Yeah. My man went in. 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Let's go 2.
2 right there is Deckman Dan. What's up, Dan?
What up, Jim?
What up, brother? We're talking about the actor Hugh Grant. Which one of these isn't true? Number 1, he has a degree in English from exclusive Cambridge University. Number 2, his full name is Hugh John Mungo Grant. Or lastly, famous composer Andrew Lloyd Webber's mother was Hugh's piano teacher as a child.
Gotta be number 2. Please be number 2. I need free food.
No, that's his actual name. That's his actual name. Hugh John Mungo Grant.
Mungo?
And I guess Mungo is like an old school English aristocracy kind of thing there.
Like Mungo and Jerry?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I know a Mongo. He's pretty cool.
It's just Mungo Jerry, isn't it? It's not Mungo.
Or maybe, so if it's Mungo Jerry.
Yeah, I think it's just Mungo Jerry.
Which one's his first name?
3, 4, 5.
4.
4 is Jeff. Jeff, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
All right, brother. We're talking about Hugh Grant. You have a 50-50 shot at getting over to the old Jackie Sack. Which one of these is not true? Number one, he has a degree in English from exclusive Cambridge University, or famous composer Andrew Lloyd Webber's mother was Hugh Grant's piano teacher as a child.
Number one.
Number one's the answer, buddy! He got that degree. He got that degree from Oxford, not Cambridge.
Okay, there you
are
go.
a winner.
Congratulations.
On hold there. Good job. Famous composer Andrew Lloyd Webber's mom was his piano teacher. That is amazing. If you think about it.
Amazing.
He wrote Cats, right?
Andrew Lloyd Webber, yes.
Yeah. What was the other thing?
Phantom of the Opera.
That's the big one, right? Obviously.
You don't like Cats?
I've seen Cats twice, actually. Did not care for it. Didn't get it. It blew right over me. Fan of the Opera? Awesome. Easy to follow. Cats? Again. Again, it just seemed, I don't know what it was. It just wasn't good. I don't know. Some other things about Hugh Grant you may not know until we get to the top of the hour to get some Ross thoughts. He speaks fluent
Japanese.
French is the answer. Okay. Japanese would be funnier.
It would have been cool.
He got a start in entertainment by performing in a British sketch comedy group called the Jockeys of Norfolk.
Oh, wow.
So he was a sketch comedy guy before this.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. He has 5 kids with 2 women. Of course, some kids with the beautiful Elizabeth Hurley, and some other kids as well. Matter of fact, I think he had a kid with an Asian woman. Her last name was Hong, I believe. And it's interesting because I believe they named the child initially a Chinese word for happy accident.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then lastly here, his production company is called Simeon Films because his ex-girlfriend, Elizabeth Hurley, said he looked like a monkey. So they changed the name and named it Simeon Films. Thoughts?
I have an explosive hot take over something that really doesn't matter. So I can share it.
I love that more than anything.
Isn't that the best?
I love that when you get real super serious about something that really doesn't affect you at all.
And the thing that
I'm trying to think of anybody that does that.
Yeah, the real thing.
But that Cracker Barrel logo, I tell you.
Yeah, that thing is, they're all woke now.
The internet was taking a storm recently because there was another camera moment caught recording of the baseball Phillies fan Karen going after the ball.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit yesterday.
I'm sure you guys did because it was a massive and still is a massive talking point. I have the only opinion about this that I've only heard of. I don't know how I'm the only set of eyes that watched that same video clip and went, can you believe this dad?
Hottest take.
I think the dad... I got some takes, man.
All right,
and I am going to blame Jim and Deb mainly for my severe trust issues.
Right, okay. I can't wait.
Let's support that.
All right, I'm staying home Saturday.
Let's do this next.
Week 2 of the NFL season has the Tampa Bay Bucks in Houston to play the Texans on Monday Night Football. Coverage starts at 6 p.m. Monday on Real Radio 104.1 and the free iHeartRadio app. Presented by First Horizon Bank and Renewal by Anderson, official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Traffic slowing down on all the major roadways. Even the express lanes are getting caught up in traffic here. There's also a couple accidents to watch out for. I-4 westbound at US 27, I-4 eastbound at Apopka Vineland Road. Move over and slow down if you see police activity on the roadways, and the roadways are still wet out there, so travel with caution. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Duke's Mayo. Duke's, it's got twang.
This is the Duke's country song. It's a song about Duke's Mayo. It says here it's got twang. That sounds good. Get Duke's Mayo in store. It's got twang.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here from my friends over at Eustace Roofing. Man, when it comes to your roof, you want to make sure that the people doing it are reputable for sure. How about a company that's been doing it since 1959? You cannot be reputable and be in business that long. 65 years protecting homes right here in Florida, and one can be yours. 2021, they were the National Roofing Company of the Year. 4.9 Google rating with over 1,000 reviews. And if you see their jobs, if you see their reviews, you will absolutely know that these guys deserve a chance. They just know what they're doing. Cleanest work site out there. No interest financing is available, and they do serve all of Central Florida, and they may be able to satisfy your insurance carrier by simply cleaning or rejuvenating your roof, adding years to it. Get them on your property for a quote today. It's EustaceRoofing.com. The real roofers, real craftsmen, real professionals, real experts. Eustace Roofing.
Is it a cold, allergies, or could it be a sinus issue? Aspire Allergy and Sinus can help you find out. A recent study has shown that 45% of patients who suffer from allergies also suffer from chronic sinus issues that are often left untreated. So ditch those nasal sprays and over-the-counter meds for good and find a solution that actually works at Aspire Allergy and Sinus. Go to aspireallergy.com to schedule your appointment. That's aspireallergy.com.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and when you trade in your vehicle, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete to buy it, meaning you could get up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value. And our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia. Visit greenwaykias.com.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinance expires 10/7/25.
At Racetrack, you'll find everything you need to get through the day ahead.
The morning hits hard when you get up early. You're obviously tired and looking surly.
Grab some made-in-store breakfast, freshly ground coffee, ice-cold drinks, delicious hot food, and snacks all in one stop.
The day is long and can feel like a grind, but you'll get fully stocked and everything will be fine.
Racetrack is here to keep you going.
An all-day haul to get through.
Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
I'm Ellie Anajar of Anajar & Levine. Injured in a car crash? Never rush to settle with insurance companies, and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anajar & Levine. Our experienced legal team will fight to win you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call me, Ellie Anajar, for a free consultation and take back control of your life. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In Office Orlando. Joining us on this episode are real Spectrum customers, Monique and Greg. We hear your family is a big fan of Spectrum.
Family of 4, we have about 18 devices last time I counted.
2 teams require a lot of speed. Everything they do is online.
There's gaming, there's streaming. Spectrum is perfect for us. I mean, it just seamlessly connects all our devices with lightning speed.
Sounds like Spectrum is really committed to keeping you connected.
It's amazing.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line. But my throat has officially thrown in the towel.
Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
In a market full of noise, trust the Nickley Group to give you straight answers and smart real estate advice. The Nickley Group, Orlando's home team. Thinking of buying or selling a home quickly? Just call Nickley and tell them Jim Colbert told you to call. Nobody does guaranteed cash offer on your home better than the Nickley Group. Get your own team of local experts. Secure more money twice as fast. Real experts that get real results. The Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty. Visit thenickley.com.
Eustace Roofing. New roof, no mess.
Are you shopping for hurricane impact windows? Get your free quote now, reeswindows.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Good afternoon, Colbert crew.
Hi.
Yeah, you're talking about the amputee porn. I see signs for amputee strippers all over the place. I'll be waiting at a stop sign or a light, and I'll look up on a pole or down on the corner, and I see this sign that just says stump grinding.
Yeah, all right.
You answered that. At the beginning of the show, you said, send us your jokes.
Working with Larson on that one. By the way, I got corrected in a snappy manner about Hugh Grant having kids. Apparently, he had no kids with Hurley.
Right.
But I think he is the godfather of a child she had before or something like that. So, my mistake. I didn't want to make Heather mad. Heather, thank you for the correction. I appreciate that. I always want to be accurate here on the JCS.
But he had the kid at 51 and 3 kids by 53, right?
Yeah, he's got 5 total now from 2 different women.
But he's just not with Elizabeth Hurley.
Yeah. They're good friends, I guess. All right, welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Chuck is here as well.
Yeah.
And Ross has some thoughts.
It's weird.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny.
It's brought to you by
Sometimes.
Mo Do It.
It's Ross.
Injured on the go?
Spelled like sauce.
Just call Mo.
It's Ross Thoughts.
That's right. Ross Thoughts today is brought to you by personal injury attorney Mo Do It. If you're injured on the go, just call Mo. All right. So it took society over for a day. But I'm here on a Tuesday, and I have a take on this whole Phillies Karen thing that I have yet to see. And Jim, I'm surprised you also didn't throw this down. Because I talked to you a little bit. I wanted to hear your stance. You're like, yeah, man, she's an abysmal woman. Yeah, she is. That's a cold take. Where are the hot takes about this thing?
Sorry, old cold take Colbert over here.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
I watched that footage, and the first thing I thought was, oh, that dad is slippery. That guy's good. He's good.
Slippery.
That guy's a rascal.
Just trying to get a baseball for his son?
So first...
And then get the piss get out of you by a woman who weighs 100 pounds?
So this is... And that plays a massive role, because I do not believe he was scared of that woman when he put his hands up. If you haven't seen the footage, baseball goes out into the stands. There's a scuffle between... There's also a third guy there. No one has asked about the third guy. But a scuffle for, I think... Is it a foul ball?
Yeah,
home run. Was it
home run ball? Yeah,
home run. Scuffle for the ball. Guy loses, or the guy gets the ball, gives it to his son. The woman walks over and goes, "That was my ball. You took that ball from me." Now, here's my first thing that I would like to present to the court. Have we seen footage of the ball scuffle?
We have not seen footage of the ball scuffle. You just see the guy walking from the area of her seat back to his son.
I agree with the rules of a foul ball / home run. If your hand is on the ball, that is yours.
It's yours.
That's the only rule.
That is the only rule. I said yesterday, if the damn thing lands in your cup holder of your seat and somebody else grabs it, that is not your baseball.
We do not have smoking gun evidence, correct?
We do not.
We don't see any hand. She may have possibly had the ball first.
That's a possibility.
Not saying that that's the case, because the stance that I have about this is that the dad, as soon as he picks up the ball, you can tell he knows the scenario. He knows the situation.
Oh, you're saying that his body language says that he knows he's guilty?
1,000 times 1,000%.
Wow, really?
I think more than likely that she obviously feels like she got wronged, right? That was my ball. She's confronting a father and son about it. She is pissed. It's not just the Philadelphia in that woman. She looks wrong.
Right.
Because, God, man, first of all, everyone is not good in this scenario because it's Philly fans.
It's the walk, too, because women have a certain walk when they feel entitled to their being right.
I'm happy you said that, the walk, because I believe that the walk of the father is someone who's playing 3D chess as soon as the ball hits his hands. He knows he's in the stadium. He knows that we live in 2025, where there are 3,000 to 4,000 cameras every square foot of society. He knows, as you can tell, as he is walking with the ball out in front of him like it's Acme all of a sudden, he then gives it the son in the ball right to his hand. And what does he do? He hugs him and puts his chin on top of his son's head.
Mm-hmm.
And because of you, Jim, and because of you, Deb, not really Jack.
Hey.
This is a compliment towards you.
Oh, thanks.
I don't trust him.
He's the more jaded of all of us.
The one.
Oh, no, I agree with Ross on this.
That's what I'm saying.
The one who hugged his kid.
The one who hugged his kid, he is hugging his kid because he is fully aware, oh, lady, the internet's going to be coming after you. No one saw what happened down there.
That's the 3D chess part. He knew for a fact that he was framing that because when the photographs were taken and she came up to him, it was going to be like he was doing this whole embrace with his son, slammed the ball in the glove, high five.
Here's the caveat. How would he know that she would follow him?
I think he hears her walking behind. She is pissed, yelling. He knows, okay, that voice is this. She's following me. If she's following me, don't look back. Get this heartwarming moment with my son. Cameras are gonna catch it. She's gonna confront. Well, she wants it. You know what? You can have it because I know for a fact everyone just saw what just happened.
And you're about to get a bomb dropped on you with cool stuff, which is exactly what... Did you hear all the stuff they got?
Oh, my goodness. And did you also see the kid's reaction when he got all that stuff?
No, I didn't.
Not that blown away.
Yeah,
he's a little awkward. He's a little uncomfortable.
He got a free RV, dude.
He was given Marlins gear, and he's a Phillies fan. So, I mean, kudos to the Marlins team for coming out. He did get the signed bat from the Phillies player.
Yeah, didn't the guy, didn't he get a free RV?
Yeah, Camping World. They're going to send him to the World Series, and he also told the dad, you want a free RV.
So what you're saying is too much.
I think he played the world like a fiddle. I think in that moment he knew
That's a good take,
that
dude.
there's a lot of cameras. And think about this as well. How about this? Did you hear what he said recently? He went on to say this. Please don't do anything to that lady. That's the first thing. Does that sound like somebody who got screwed over kind of thing?
I mean, maybe he's just a good person.
Or he's just realizing he's training another human being.
He also goes on to say, somebody knows her and can talk to her. That's different. But, God, I don't want people breaking into their house and stuff like that. Why would you put that out in the universe?
Yeah, that's not cool.
The internet.
Because he's from Philly.
The internet. This is when it gets real fishy. He goes, the internet already messed her up pretty good. We can all agree that that's what happens. You kill a lion legally or illegally out there, Cecile the lion. Dude, you're going to need a new garage door now.
Keep your account private.
And the funny thing is, look, I would not usually even give this an inkling of maybe, but the fact is we've seen this situation happen like 2 or 3 times this year, and every single time the person who got robbed of the baseball, the team comes through with this massive package of cool stuff, signed stuff, like the tennis hat guy. Look at what the tennis hat kid got. He got to meet the player, got all this free stuff.
He went on to say, and then this is what smells...
This is the fishiest.
He goes on to say, I could say something like she got what she deserved, but I don't know if she deserved that much.
Well, what did she get? She didn't lose her job or anything. All that thing yesterday was a myth. She did not lose her job. They did ID her. It wasn't like a great look, but was it really that bad of a look?
Oh man, that's
taking something out of the hand of. I mean, every talk show, everybody is talking about her.
Yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is Ross is right. Do we know that she didn't have possession of the ball?
We do not. That I have looked at for all the footage, and it's a tough shot to even try to see. You don't see hands ball. It goes real quick. There's a small scuffle, and the guy wins.
Jack was playing the video here on our 5th panel here a second ago when you were talking. I was watching it, and he does walk over and seemingly just bend down and pick it up. It doesn't seem like it just seems like it was on the ground. He just walked over and picked it up real quick.
But am I want texting service, and I'm not saying that hey, this is for sure what happened, but how no one has thrown down the theory that this dad knows what is happening live in that moment. I don't think it's that far-fetched.
Let me ask you this. Do you believe that when he got the baseball and he gave it to his son and she walked over, at that moment he said, I know this baseball's mine. I could put the fight up for the baseball and just tell her to go pack sand, just go back to her seat. I could call security, and that would be the end of the story, except for he got the baseball. It would be he said, she said. But at that moment, what you're saying, he goes, but if I give this ball back, that's going to have a lot more value than us keeping this baseball.
It's going to get crazy. I don't know what's on the other end of us giving this baseball back.
I can't argue against it.
But it's more than a baseball.
Yeah,
it's about to be a lot of attention if we give that. Also, are we really going to act like that guy gets scared like that?
He looked pretty scared, buddy. That looked pretty genuine.
Maybe
she rolled up on him pretty quick. That's why when you said he knew she was walking behind, I was like, I don't know, dude, because he looked legit scared.
I've been a part of.
And it's hard to hear football when you're in a baseball stadium.
Ross makes a lot of good points. Why is she so angry? Because she felt like she had a right. Her hand was on that ball first. Or
maybe it was just under her seat. I think a lot of people believe because they bought that seat, if that thing was around her seat, that it's quote-unquote hers. It is not.
That I have been a part of too many subpar improv comedic troupes. I have seen overacting. That man is fake scared.
What a take.
That guy is fake scared.
What a take.
It's fake scared. He's overacting.
I don't know if he looks fake. That's why I may push back on that.
He does the elbows up, the double shake.
Oh, yeah. He was scared. She got him a little bit. He turned around. There she was. He didn't know.
I'm getting my tinfoil. See, most people think are like, hurricanes are man-made. I'm over here like, that guy played everyone like a fiddle. That's when I get my tinfoil hat on. And now, granted, I'm not saying she's innocent, because who in their right mind confronts that scenario?
A woman with that haircut.
I would have to be so
Every
drunk
woman with that haircut, yeah.
To sign up for that level of confrontation.
Mm-hmm.
So what say you? Do you think that there's even a possibility that the dad kind of was like, he knew?
Yeah, he made a girl fist, too.
He made it.
He made a girl fist with the thumb on top.
It's a weird way to get afraid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Plus, they're Philly fans. They are weird.
This is Philly on Philly crime, though.
This is Philly on Philly crime, which
I kind of
means
like watching that.
the rest of the world wins. But if only the Phillies baseball team could play the Eagles.
Yeah, Jack. Jack, you did have a video up a second ago that did show. Did you see it as well, where he walks over and just kind of quickly bends down and grabs the baseball as if it is kind of rattling around? I don't see him like wrestling it from her hand, though.
Yeah,
like, that's the thing, is like, you don't really see him, like, if she had it in her hand, he would have had to take it from her, like physically take it out of her hand for it to be hers. If it's just rattling around by her seat and she doesn't grab it, it's not her baseball.
And I agree
but
with
I agree, though, dude. He cashed this in. He Bitcoined the F out of this.
And that quote that he says, I could say something like, she got what she deserved. You know who does? He's talking
Mafia.
Trump. That's Trump language right there.
Oh, yeah.
I could say that. I could say
people
she's
are
the
saying,
dumbest. Yeah, people are saying that I could say that she got what she deserved, but I don't know if she deserved that much. And to answer your question of like, yeah, she didn't lose her job and all of that, but that amount of attention, that's now your legacy. Unless you become a famous Hollywood something, that's your big moment. When she passes away, someone is going to make some eulogy Phillies game joke. Like that's her big moment.
That's baseball Karen.
That's baseball Karen.
That's ball Karen.
Someone's going to walk up and go, 3 strikes.
Yeah.
She's out.
Yeah.
For the rest of her life.
You know what she doesn't have? A free RV.
No, she does.
She does not have a free RV. That dude got an RV for that.
And then she gets to keep the baseball. Did she keep the baseball?
Yeah, she got the
Right,
he gave the baseball back. She got the baseball. She won.
No, he got a signed bat.
Yeah, and an RV. Did I mention that?
And a bag full of Marlin stuff.
I don't know. I got my tinfoil hat on this one, and those are your thoughts. You guys made me not believe everything I see, and now I'm questioning loving fathers.
That's good.
Yeah, those are your thoughts. I'm out. Peace.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Our buddy Scott Brown up next with It's Only Money.
Real radio is the News Junkie.
I went shooting a couple weeks ago at a place I'd never been to before, and they have
a gun range, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Right?
Minigun range.
It'd be weird if it wasn't.
The News Junkie. Weekdays at 11 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Yeah, the weather tonight's not really giving you a break on your ride tonight. You're still going to run into some usual slowdowns. It's going to be a little bit worse than usual. Even the express lanes, traffic's piling up on I-4 westbound through that Celebration area. It's bumper-to-bumper traffic, stop-and-go traffic on Florida's Turnpike southbound before that Osceola Parkway exit. Move over if you see police activity on the roadways. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Duke's Mayo. Duke's, it's got twang.
This is the Duke's country song. It's a song about good mayo. Duke's Mayo. It'll make any dish sing. Get Duke's Mayo in store. It's got twang.
Hey guys, here in Central Florida, it is absolutely vital that you have an AC company that is ready to go when you need them with integrity. That's exactly what Mills Air is. Started 30 years ago with just one van, just Leon Mills, that's it. Now there are 60 vans, a fleet of people ready to help you when your AC hits the bricks, and these guys are awesome. Their techs can service any brand out there, so don't worry. And Mills Air, also a Carrier factory authorized dealer. That's important because if you do need a new unit, these guys can get you up to $1,275 in rebates towards that brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier and certainly turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. Call these guys today. It's 407-277-1159. Find them online easily at millsair.com.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
September 19th and 20th at T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. Streaming live only on Hulu.
Limited tickets still available at AXS.com.
Get yours while you still can.
Capital One is the proud presenting partner of iHeartRadio Music Festival, bringing great products, rewards, and services to its customers. What's in your wallet?
Hey, boys and girls, Solar Source. That is the place to go to when it comes to solar around your home. Whether it's the electricity you create in your home, maybe it's heating your pool water, or just solar water heater. There's so many different ways to go solar. And also, they have a battery backup system that can really help you during storm season, prevent you from losing power when the rest of the block is dark. Solar Source is the company. They've been doing this since 1984 in our community. Same phone number for over 40 years now. That's crazy. That's a company that's been around. That's a company you can trust. That's who I trust for solar. It's solarsource.com. Act now and you might still be able to take advantage of the 30% solar tax credit, but hurry because that must be done by the end of this year. You have to have that solar installed. So get your free quote today. Go to solarsource.com.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news if you're considering a reverse mortgage. Rates have improved again this week. Get a same-day quote at thatmortgageguydon.com.
This earful of Real Radio is sponsored by Rebath.com.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. Viome uses advanced science to analyze your gut biome with a simple at-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's VIOME.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
Get ready for an epic engagement event at International Diamond Center. 3 days, September 19th through 21st. IDC's flying in the entire collections, all the newest styles from both Tacori and Verragio. Hundreds of new rings to choose from. Tacori and Verragio, the world's two premier ring designers, together on the IDC stage with special incentives or zero interest financing through 2028. See Tacori's latest, handcrafted by true California artisans with exquisite detail. And from New York, see the newest creations from Verragio. Unique, distinctive, and and personalized. Buy any Tacori or Viraggio ring at this event and get a $500 IDC gift card. Buy the engagement ring with a matching wedding band and get a $1,000 gift card. Also, check out new fine jewelry from these renowned designers. Let the experts at IDC help you find both the perfect ring and the most dazzling diamond during this incredible 3-day event. Get the guaranteed best price, up to $1,500 in savings, or interest-free financing till 2028. It's September 19th, 20th, and 21st. Only at International Diamond Center. Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennium. On approved credit.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
The accident wasn't your fault, so why should you be burdened with the medical bills? This is Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get overwhelmed by mounting medical bills. I'll fight to ensure that the responsible party pays what you're owed. Injured on the go? Don't wait. Visit justcallmo.com.
Mount Dora is where the ultimate barbecue collides with bacon, beer, and smooth bourbon at the Pitmasters and Pourers event. Join us on September 13th from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Elizabeth Evans Park. Enjoy great food along with live music by Naomi Bradshaw and the Dot-Coms and performance by Savannah Savino. Interactive entertainment, college football viewing, and more. Sponsored by Discover Lake County, Yingling, and Clinical Research of Lake County. Tickets $17 in advance and $23 at the gate. Special pit pass tickets available. Pitmastersandpourers.com.
Son, do you know what time it is?
Your father and I were waiting all night for you to come home.
I'm sorry. So we could tell you that you're eligible to become a member of Navy Federal Credit Union. Wait, what?
Since your dad's a veteran, our whole family can join and get exclusive savings, discounts, and award-winning service.
Thank you. Now go to your room and think about what we said.
All veterans and their families are eligible. Join today. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Navy Federal is insured by NCUA.
Hey, what's up? Russ Rollins here. Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson has your $89 oil change to get you all geared up and ready for Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest. Monsters of the Morning will be broadcasting all the live action on Thursday, October the 16th. That's Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest at Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson. Let's ride, y'all.
We're in the dead center of hurricane season. Is your roof ready for the rain and wind? If not, call Eustace Roofing. Do not wait until the storms. Get ahead of hurricane season with a brand new roof. Protect your home and visit eustaceroofing.com to schedule your free estimate. Secure your roof today.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line. But my throat has officially thrown in the towel.
Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast!
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
Reese Impact Windows are guaranteed for life and transferable when you sell. ReeseWindows.com.
To the Jim Colbert Show.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. If you missed Naomi Bradshaw and Savannah Savino, be sure to download the podcast. They were freaking awesome today. You can see more of those guys at Pitmasters and Pourers this weekend, downtown Mount Dora, starting around 3 o'clock. Get all the information at realradio.fm/events. So much cool stuff. Wrestling, barbecue, bacon, bourbon, beer, college football, food, fun. It's all going to be a great time. Downtown Mount Dora Saturday for Pitmasters and Pourers.
Starts at 3. Bring your blankets, your chairs. Service dogs are welcome. And get ready for a lot of fun.
Very nice. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here.
Hi there.
Sauce Daddy.
Let's talk money.
Let's do it. Let's do It's Only Money.
Helping people passionate about planning for their future.
Let's do what the guy in the visor saying.
Investment myths to build real wealth.
In the background.
Isn't that really just common sense financial advice? It's both. Oh. Okay. It's Only Money with Scott Brown from Edge
Edgewater Family Wealth.
Good night for everybody. Scott Brown. EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com. Scott joins us every Tuesday around 6:20 to talk about things that can make your life better financially. Scott, how are you, friend?
Outstanding. It's a balmy 71 degrees and no humidity. I just want to get that out of the way to irritate everybody in Florida.
And you success across the board there.
You're welcome.
You are wearing a visor, however, which is
I am.
That is a ballsy.
Is that not okay?
That's a good move, dude. That's a man move.
Is it?
Yeah, and I don't know who that is behind you. Is that the lead singer of Supertramp?
No.
That is Peter
Oh, it's Peter
Frampton.
Frampton. Oh, my God. I didn't know. I couldn't see his face until he moved. As soon as he moved, I
Did you
recognized
notice
it.
we were playing Peter Frampton as we came back from break?
I did not, but he wasn't
Scott,
paying
this
attention.
is why I don't bother going the extra mile.
Yeah,
It's all lost on him.
on some people.
I think he missed it last week with the special rejoin for you as well.
I got the promo
Yeah.
right, though. Find out which
You
was.
did get the promo right.
Yeah.
Well, Scott Brown comes alive. That's what this is all about.
That's good. That's good. Scott Brown is a fiduciary with Edgewater Family Wealth here in town, has been in town for like damn near 40 years, giving people sage advice to make sure that their retirements are nice and fun. I can help you do that as well. Dial in your finances to make sure you're saving enough, make sure that saved money is in the right place at the right time. That's what he does as well as anybody in the city, and he calls us to explain some things that could be going on. By the way, you guys have already solidified the next event, correct?
We do. We have a Lake Mary event and a Winter Park event that I will announce next Tuesday.
Very nice. Love to hear that. So, Scott, you always send a couple things to talk about. By the way, you said the weather, any rain up there for you guys?
No, we've had a little bit at night, but it's been pretty darn nice here.
That's nice, man. 71 degrees is doable for sure.
Good golfing weather.
Yeah, for sure. All right, question 1, buddy. It says here, if I inherited $100,000 and owe more or less that on my house, should I pay it off at a 6% interest rate? So let's say you owe about $100K on your house. You inherited $100K. Your house interest rate is 6%. Should you pay that off with the money that you've inherited? Is that the question?
That was the question I got last week, actually.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so in the answer, some people are going to hate, but give me a minute and I'll get through it, is the answer is it depends, right? So in this particular case, this person, there's really kind of like 2 or 3 different kinds of savers or responsible, types of responsibility when it comes to money. So this person, I would call a type 1 responsible saver, meaning they're very good at accumulating wealth. If they say they're going to do something, they don't just talk about it, they do it. They're disciplined, they have a process. So when this particular person who was pushing 50 came to me and said, look, I got this $100,000 that I inherited. I owe about $100,000 on the house, and my note's about 6%. I said, in your case, I think it's fine to pay off the house, because what I've just basically told them is you're going to get a guaranteed 6% on that $100,000, right?
Yes.
So they're not going to pay that 6% annually on that $100,000. It might take them 3 or 4 more years to pay off. I also know in this person's case, and this is what I'm evaluating in the back of my mind, will this person save back up the $100,000, right? So if they put that money into the house, will they then turn around and use the savings from the lack of mortgage payment to reaccumulate that $100,000 plus? And the answer in my mind for this person was yes. So my answer to that person was yes, pay off the mortgage. Let's take the mortgage payment, throw it back into some savings till we accumulate that $100,000 back up. Now you might think, well, wouldn't that always be true, right? Wouldn't you always say yes to that? And my answer is no, I wouldn't always say yes to that. And there's really a second kind of person who's somewhat responsible, but maybe not as diligent as the first person. And they've accumulated some money maybe in their 401k. But I would tell that person, don't pay off your house. Put that $100,000 somewhere for down the road that you won't touch, and I believe they won't touch it, and keep making your mortgage payment. And here's the reason I say that, is because in person number 2's case, I'm comfortable that they're going to make their mortgage payment no matter what, right? There's no situation in that person's life, barring complete catastrophe, where they say, I'm not sending in that payment. Conversely, though, if they pay off the mortgage, I'm not convinced 100% that that same person is going to save that 100 grand back up, right? So to me, they're almost tricking themselves into having an extra 100 grand
Right.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years from now. And sometimes people will say, Scott, well, you're an investment guy. If they're paying 6, but they can earn 8 in the stock market or 9 in the stock market, why wouldn't they do that arbitrage, as we say in my business? And the reason is because you don't know that, right? We've been very fortunate for 15 years to earn 8s and 9s and 10s. We've been very fortunate. But there have been plenty of decades in my career that have had significantly less returns than 6%. Lest I remind you, from 2000 to 2010, the S&P 500 earned 0.
Yeah.
Not per year, but for the decade.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow. Oh, it was brutal.
It was brutal.
Yeah.
So for me to tell this person that I can get them 8 or 9%, first of all, I don't know that. I'd like to believe I could do that, and oftentimes we do that. But I am not comfortable telling a person 100% that I can do that. And then there's this fourth kind of person. The fourth kind of person is a retired person on a fixed income. And they've got this $100,000 that they got, but they're also making a house payment well into their late 60s that's $1,500 a month. So if you do the math on that, $1,500 a month is $18,000 per year, or 18% of $100,000. You still with me?
Yep.
So everybody doing the math? Ross, you got your calculator out?
Yeah, I'm listening. I got a couple questions, so I'm ready.
I took my limitless pill. I'm good.
I got his socks off and he's counting his toes. But so the reality is that person would have to earn 18% on that 100 grand to offset the savings on a monthly basis they have by not making the mortgage payment. So that's 4 different types of people that I would give 4 different answers to.
Now, Scott, what about the idea of when you pay the house off, aren't you really kind of assuming that the person's going to liquidate that house later in life to regain that money, other than the saving of the money with the saved mortgage payment? Does equity accruement mean anything in this situation? Like how much your house will be worth after you pay it off? Because it will also earn money by accruing equity as it moves forward, especially in a market like Central Florida.
Yeah, I would probably push back on that.
You okay?
Because I can't tell you.
Just asking a question.
I can't tell you. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of best example I can give you is doctors. The doctor will often tell me, hey, I bought this $3 million house that I can't afford because someday I will sell it and I will buy a smaller house. And I can tell you to date, that's happened exactly 0 times when the person goes to retire. Because once you get used to living in the big fancy house with all the fancy stuff near the fancy country club, et cetera, you're not probably downsizing. But I would even say, to the further extent, a person who's living in an average home, $300,000 or $400,000 home, that's probably their forever home, especially if it's late in life. And so the reality is, while there is equity in the home, and in a pinch, if the creeks rise and things get ugly, you had to liquidate the home and access some of the capital. Yes, you could, but typically that is not the case.
Okay, gotcha. Let's move on to question 2. Make sure we get all this stuff in. What's the difference in today's financial advisor versus the stockbroker of 20 to 30 years ago?
Yeah, it's funny because people will still say to me, they say, what do you do? And I say, I'm a financial advisor, or I have a financial planning practice or whatever. And so, a stockbroker.
Yeah.
and 30 years ago, 40 years ago, when I started in this business, that's more or less what I was, right? I mean, we were taught back in the day when we came in, we were handed a phone and say, go get money from people. Right? There wasn't a whole lot of conversation about what to do with it, or how to manage it properly, or what tax implications were, or how to best plan for retirement, or where to get the best income or estate planning, or all the things we talk about today. None of that existed. I should say none of it, but largely it didn't exist in the 80s. It was the technique when I started in the business that they taught people was pick 2 stocks, call 20 people, and the one that goes up, call back those 10 people, right? So sell a different stock to each person in hopes that one of those darn things would go up. And that's, so a lot of advisors that came up, or what we call advisors today, back in the day when they were stockbrokers, they were salespeople, 100% salespeople.
Right. Just trying to get you into a program.
And they weren't bad people. They weren't nefarious.
That's the product.
Some of them were, but
that's the product they had.
Yeah, most of them were well-intended people. Some of them weren't so great, but it was really what they were taught in the business. Today the business is very, very different. Every
Yeah.
young advisor that comes into my practice learns the tax consequences of trades. They learn the tax consequences of using qualified money versus non-qualified money. They learn the consequences of converting to a Roth versus not converting to a Roth. They learn the consequences of the cost of mutual fund versus mutual fund A versus mutual fund B, or should I use an ETF? How do I register the trust? Should I do some kind of philanthropic work, help the person build a trust that gives to their favorite charities? These things are all covered in depth these days. So I think one of the issues that people have as they think about financial advisors, and when they have somewhat of a reluctance, which I totally understand, is that they're still thinking of that sales model.
Yep.
Where the advisor came in and said, boy, do I got a deal for you, kind of thing. And so I totally get that, but I think it's important for people to understand that, nowadays financial advisors, at least my team, we manage the money in-house. We buy the stocks, we buy the bonds, we eliminate a lot of the product costs that used to exist 20 or 30 years ago. We manage tax implications. We have conversations with attorneys. We have conversations with accountants. And I would say, with the possible exception of managing the money in-house, most financial advisors do that as well. Most good ones who are CFPs and things of that nature.
Talking to Scott Brown from Edgewater Family Wealth for It's Only Money. Ross, got a question?
Yeah, it's more of a kind of a compliment and sort of a PSA of what Scott just said, is that was, that first question was 4 different outcomes for 4 different people, but 4 same situations, and just smoking gun evidence that there isn't just like a fix-all for everything,
right? Because
it really boils down to what kind of saver you are. And I don't know, I just think that's so important to know, is that everyone's looking for a cheat code. Well, you are the cheat code. You are the biggest variable in this scenario.
And I would think part of your job, Scott, is to find out exactly what that is, and then basically couture a program that somebody can really achieve something, rather than get them in a situation where it's not really their skill set that's working hard for them.
Yeah, I think, and to Ross's point, I think people are prone to absolutes. I like this, I don't like that. This will work for me, this won't work for me. This is a good idea, or never do this or never do that. And the reality is, like anything in life, it's just not that simple. And when you're dealing with wealth accumulation, details matter. What kind of person are you? I know I have clients right now who I would tell to pay off the house, and I can think of 5 clients I would tell them not to pay off the house, right? And for different reasons. They would say, well, it's a good idea or it's a bad idea. I would say, no, it's not that simple. Let me explain to you why. And I can tell you, on numerous occasions, I can think of at least a half a dozen occasions throughout my career where I've had that exact conversation, and that person thanked me 10 years later because A, they had the $100,000 that turned into $200,000 10, 15 years later, and B, they had a paid off house, and it's likely that they might have had one of them, though they definitely would not have had both of them.
All right, let's get to this last question here. Why financial wellness translates to improved cognitive and child development?
Yeah, so over the years, there's been a lot of studies done on poverty and financial duress. So where they've studied people, I think we all are pretty familiar with the fact that wealthy people live like 3.5, 4 years longer than people who are impoverished, right?
Yep.
And there's a million reasons for that. They get preventative health care. They are more healthy in their lifestyles. They're more read on whatever, right? There's reasons for that. But when it comes to your mental well-being, I don't think people realize the duress financial stress puts on their minds. And they've done studies of people under financial duress and not, and tested people's IQs, and they think it accounts for 13 IQ points.
Damn, dude.
13.
Damn.
Yeah.
That is a big
for
jump.
Me, I need those 13.
I need 3.
I can't afford to give them up.
I'll take 3.
Weird follow-up question on that. Financial, I think you called it financial distress, that's going to be in the eye of the beholder. So that doesn't matter if you make $250,000 a year or $50,000 a year. If you still want more at $250,000, that could be the same financial distress that somebody making $50,000 who wants to make $100,000. Is that correct?
Yeah, he talks about doctors that he has all the time that are terrible with money, and they're always doing stuff like that. So I mean, I don't even think education. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Scott.
No, that's okay. I agree, Ross. I think like if you have a person who's making $250,000 a year, they got a Rolls, a Porsche payment,
Right,
they got a high house payment, they got kids in private school. That's duress. You are going to make less credible decisions in your life when you have that kind of duress on your mind. And we see that even in children. Children have been studied coming from impoverished backgrounds who have been taken out of that environment later and have achieved 10 to 15% higher on their scholastic tests. So we know there's more than one reason to have wealth. It ain't just to be fancy. One of the reasons is to have, and what I mean by wealth is just comfort.
Comfort,
just
that's
being
exactly
able
it.
to, being able to rest your head at night knowing if the radiator goes out or the roof blows off, we're not financially devastated. That's what I'm talking. I'm not talking about a Rolls Royce or a fancy house. What I'm talking about is comfortable wealth.
The ability to focus on life and not necessarily where the next power bill is coming from. I 100% agree with that.
Scott, I'm so happy you said that because I never felt like I was dumb. I just thought my mom was poor. Take that test results.
Finally.
All right, live events, Scotty. Live events.
Yeah, so we don't have the drop down set up yet. They'll be available next week, but I'll go ahead and give you the teaser. We're going to be doing Lake Mary, I think the middle of next month, and actually both of them the middle of October. So I'll give you those dates next week, but we're going to be doing a Winter Park Roost Chris and a Lake Mary's Roost Chris coming up in October.
Very nice. Don't forget to get over to EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com. Go to that pull-down bar. Make yourself a consultation. Scott will take your call. They'll talk to you about what you want to do. We had a number of questions come in. By the way, if you have any questions for the segment, Scott, would you have them email you directly or send it to us? How would you like to do that?
They can actually drop them on the website, or they can email me at scott.brown@raymondjames.com.
There you go.
Again, scott.brown@raymondjames.com. Don't send me any dirty pictures. You're going to get me in trouble.
And if you ever send, if you ever want to, and send any of it to any of the show members, we will gladly get it over to Scott for sure if it's easier to remember our stuff. So we'll make sure he gets it. We already have some stuff coming in on the texting service we can use for next week as well. So
look forward to it.
All right, buddy. You guys give it up good and loud for Scott Brown. There he is.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com. Make that consultation today. Make your life better. Buddy, play well. Enjoy that great weather. Go Frampton.
All right. We'll see y'all next week.
You got it, buddy. All right. What's coming up for You Heard It Here First?
New charges for the Charlotte murder suspect. The Atlantic hurricane season has made history, and Cracker Barrel says, my bad. We'll talk about that next during You Heard It Here First.
All right, we'll do that right after this and get the hell out of here on Tuesday.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your Tuesday forecast. And for Central Florida today, we are going to be expecting scattered showers and thunderstorms, especially throughout this afternoon and evening. Heavy rain will be likely along with frequent lightning and gusty winds. We'll also be seeing temperatures a little cooler as a result. Clouds will be sticking around, so highs today will only be climbing into the mid to upper 80s. Plan for a high of around 87 degrees today in Orlando, with lower chances of rain just in time for the weekend. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for Life Imaging FLA. Look, as summer is winding down, kids are back in school. You're focused on the fall, and before you know it, the holidays will be here. That's right, trick-or-treating with the kids, Thanksgiving morning, Christmas morning, New Year's Eve, all of those things. We love celebrating. But if you have a heart issue, you could have a problem. 1 of 3 people in America will die of heart disease, and in some of those cases, the very first symptom you get is sudden death. So don't play around with that. Get over to Life Imaging FLA. Get this free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. It is a $699 value. And while you're there, please ask about their cancer screening as well, because early detection saves lives. So do what I did, what my wife did, what my in-laws have done. Make this call today to Life Imaging FLA and reassure yourself that you're in great shape. And it couldn't be easier. Simply pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say the keyword free heart scan. That's all you have to do. Pound 250, say free heart scan. They'll connect you in seconds. Then you can take control of your long-term health care. You'll have the option to receive leave a one-time auto dial text message from iHeartMedia.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news. We offer HELOCs and home equity lines of credit with scores as low as 640. Find out if you're qualified today at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and 0% financing is available. With 3 locations and one of the area's largest inventories, we deliver the selection and savings other dealers can't match. Our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. Stop by one of our 3 area locations or visit greenwaykias.com. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinanced expires 10/7/25.
When you're injured in a car accident and the insurance company denies your medical bills, denies to pay your lost wages, and won't repair your car, it's time to fight back. Time to call Farah & Farah at 800-500-5555. Orlando.
Hey, Sabrina here, and I just upgraded my laundry life with the LG Mega Capacity Smart Top Load Washer and Ultra Large Dryer from Southeast Steel. And let me tell you, these bad boys make my old set look like a couple of prehistoric relics. The team at Southeast Steel didn't just sell me appliances, they listened, asked the right questions, and got me exactly what I needed. No guessing, no stress, just clean clothes and a very happy Sabrina. And right now, if you're in the market, skip the big box chaos and shop where the real appliance experts are, and that's Southeast Steel. Trust me, at Southeast Steel, you get the best deal. Check them out today at southeaststeel.net and tell them Sabrina from the News Junkie sent you.
Here's something most of us don't want to think about, but probably should. Clay Travis and Buck Sexton here for our friend Mike Lester and the team at Talon Wealth Management.
That thing we don't want to talk about is a will. If you don't have one, Mike and his team would like to help you out. They'll start you off with a comprehensive financial plan.
If you are 55 or over and have saved at least $250,000 for retirement, the Talon Comprehensive Financial Plan is complimentary. And when that plan's in hand, you will also receive the gift of a will and trust courtesy of Talon Wealth.
The folks at Talon Wealth are not attorneys, but they work with a group of attorneys who'll provide a will and trust at no charge to you. Reach out at 813-755-5000. 813-755-5000. One more time, that's 813-755-5000. And be sure and tell them that Clay and Buck sent you.
Advisory services offered through Talon Private Wealth, LLC, a SEC-registered investment advisor. The information provided is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be construed as legal, tax, or financial advice.
Hey, boys and girls, it's time to get on the big red bus and save some lives by donating blood right here at the iHeartRadio studios in Maitland. It's happening this Friday, where donors will receive a SeaWorld Orlando Hallowstream ticket, a One Blood Halloween t-shirt, and a wellness checkup. You can join up this Friday, September 12th. The Big Red Bus will be here from 7:30 in the morning until 6:30 at night right here in Maitland. You want the details, go to our website, realradio.fm/events.
Hey, Central Florida. This Friday night from 5 to 9 p.m., downtown Leesburg is the place to be. We're talking food trucks, live acoustic jams, and a sweet evening market. Savor a drink, indulge in ice cream, or grab a savory snack from one of their downtown delights as you stroll and explore all that Leesburg has to offer. It's the place to be this Friday night from 5 to 9 p.m. It's Discover Leesburg every second Friday. It's not just an event, it's an experience. Info at leesburgflorida.gov.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we're fixing the unfixable. Combining the use of robotics and an endoscope, our expert neurosurgeons are performing spinal fusion surgeries more safely and effectively than ever before, with smaller incisions which lead to quicker recovery times for patients. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take DayQuil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the DayQuil.
Undo your flu symptoms with DayQuil Intense Flu. DayQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
DayQuil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching, fever, under your flu medicine. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
Need help navigating your will or trust? Visit onefirmforlife.com today for your free consultation.
Stay tuned to the Jim Colbert Show as we demonstrate our attitude of gratitude. Our thank you segment is sponsored by Life Imaging FLA. Now open. Call #250 keyword HeartScan.
Hey, boys and girls, it's time we look ahead. Thanks to our friends at TK Law. They always want to remind us to look ahead. So tomorrow on the Monsters in the Morning, you can catch more nonsense with Russ and the crew starting at 6 a.m. But it's really cool when TK Law's Ray Trenley stops by, and he and Russ will bemoan the woeful start of the Miami Dolphins. But hey, what are you going to do? It's all football. I'm having a good week. That's tomorrow on the Monsters. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to look ahead with the team at TK Law when it comes to planning your family's future. Do it online at onefirmforlife.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey guys, it's Deputy Scott. I saw an interview this morning with that guy, and he said he saw where the ball landed in the area. He walked over there. Everybody's searching under the seats. He looked down and saw the ball like rattling in between the armrests, like inside of one of the folded chairs. So he just picked it up, brought it over to his kid. I don't know if that's the truth or not, but I got to tell you, that woman was to roll up on me like that in that stadium. Wow. Whew,
what would you do, though? I mean, you're going to punch a woman? Like a little bitty thing.
It's not Deputy Scott.
It sounded like it, right?
yeah. I mean, I'm not going to headbutt or anything.
Woo!
Get the baseball and move on. I mean, I'm with Ross. He won. I mean, she got the ball, no question. He got everything else. I mean, dude got an RV. Did you guys hear?
Did he, though?
That's what they said.
That's what I hear.
I believe Deb's reporting. It comes from Deborah Roberts. It's believable. That's it. That's I shut it down.
You stand by that?
That's right.
All right.
Deb, New York Times, Reuters, AP.
In that order.
My friend Carl.
Actually, Deb, AP, Reuters, New York Times. And then Carl, of course.
Yeah, there's
In
Carl.
September 2025, businessman and Camping World CEO Marcus Lemonis offered an RV and World Series tickets to the father and son.
Now,
and World Series tickets.
I understand it better. Marcus Lemonis, you ever watch him?
No.
All right. He used to do the show, not The Fixer. It was a show on CNBC. Now I believe it's on one of the networks. But basically, he goes into a business, invests in the business, but tells them how to fix it.
Oh, I see.
It's kind of like
That's cool.
Bar Rescue or restaurant, whatever, revival.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. I'm Jim. Deb and Jack and Ross are here as well. Let's do You Heard It Here First.
It's time for You Heard It Here First on the Jim Colbert Show.
All right, the man accused of murdering a Ukrainian refugee on a Charlotte light rail train is being federally charged. U.S. Attorney from the District of North Carolina, Russ Ferguson, confirms DeCarlos Brown Jr. is charged with committing an act causing death on a mass transportation system.
It is a law that is there because acts like this affect the American way. It affects our daily life.
The 34-year-old already faces a first-degree murder charge in North Carolina State Court for allegedly stabbing 23-year-old Irina Zarutska on August 22nd. Ferguson says the maximum penalty for the federal crime is life in prison or the death penalty.
Mm-hmm. That's what they're going for, trust me.
Oh, absolutely. All right, the Atlantic hurricane season activity traditionally peaks on or around tomorrow, September 10th. Where are all the storms?
Yeah.
Hey, whoa.
I'm going to make out with Wood after that.
Prank caller.
Mark that.
Yeah. It's been good knowing you guys.
All right, so far we've had one. Aaron.
All right.
Okay, so
one too many, I might add.
I agree, but this is cool because it's only since 1968 and 1992 hurricane seasons when that 2-week stretch leading into the peak without any active named storms in the Atlantic. Now we can add 2025 to the list, and the good news is forecast models continue to advertise no development threats at least through this weekend, maybe even 7 days past that.
Wow.
I mean, kind of nice, right? September 10th, and we're not talking about hunkering down?
Yeah, way nice.
Although 1992, not so good. Both 68 and 92 ended with relatively below record, but 92 was also Hurricane Andrew.
That's Andrew, I was going to say.
The first named storm of the season. And then lastly, Cracker Barrel is suspending all remodels of its restaurants. The popular restaurant chain made that announcement today. The company told customers that if their restaurant hasn't been remodeled yet, don't worry, because it won't be. And you heard it here first on the Jim Colbert Show.
Thank you, Deborah. Who do we have to thank today?
It is quite the list.
All right, get at it.
All right, we want to thank attorney Mo DeWitt, injured on the go. Just call Mo. Also want to thank Frogger's Grill and Bar for being back for our football forecast. Matt for his suggestion of What'd You Do That's New. NaomiBradshaw.com and Savannah Savino for that amazing musical performance. Also want to thank Pam from Arcade Monsters for this
very cool.
huge silent auction item for Suds Pups and Pints. And then last but never least, Sam Bowen and Candace Rich for running our YouTube chat.
Thank you, guys. Shaq, we have a question today? I don't think we did we?
Oh, no, we actually did, and it was in our YouTube chat. Is it cool to give your friend's kid clothing with your favorite sports team on it?
Before Ross has a meltdown, Scott Braun with Edgewater Family
thanks,
Wealth.
Scott.
Sorry about that, Scott.
I would say that maybe half, just for fun.
64% say yes.
Yeah, baby.
Give him a Yankees onesie.
Stand up?
No stand up this weekend because it is my son's birthday this Thursday, and we have a party this Saturday.
But if you ever want to know, rosscomedy.com.
It's true.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
Sounds good.
All right, coming up tomorrow, we'll have Animal House. We'll have Scott Maxwell. Who's in for Animal House?
We're going to have Angie and CG from the Humane Society of Lake County, our
Very
benefiting
nice.
organization for Suds Pups and Pints.
Very nice.
All right.
On behalf of Deb, Jack, and Ross, I'm Jim. We follow the News Junkie. They follow the Monsters of the Morning. After us, Tom and Dan with the Corporate Time and our friends from Real Laughs. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 for more of the Jim Colbert Show. Until then, have yourself a fantastic Tuesday evening.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
I do ginger brandy.
If you missed any part of today's show, check out the Jim Colbert Show on demand. And for highlighted feature segments, listen to the Jim Colbert Show The Goods. Both are available for free on the iHeartRadio app.
A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Major backups on the southbound side of the Florida Turnpike going from the Greenway down to the US 192 exit. Also going to see 1792 busy from 192 over to the Polk County line. Eastbound I-4, heavy delays going from the 1792 exit in Sanford over towards the St. Johns River Bridge. If you see traffic problems, call the Valvoline